Welcome back to Tower of Dreams. Last time on Tower of Dreams, Cethen and Valkyrie very casually met a Demilich that Kenku may or may not have stolen from a crypt while it was sleeping. Good stuff. And they wrap things up in the Coven village, leaving some thoughtful wall art behind. And then with Vaughn's support, Nathaniel became a lizardfolk chieftain through trial by combat, convincing the whole settlement then to move into the tower. Vaughn had a chat with Prime around ethics, which may or may not have consequences, and Cethen decided to head off in search of Lewin, which was very emotional for all of us. So that leaves us to tonight. So Ritz, what have you been doing for the last 14 in-game days?
Oh, it's been so long. I got to.
Yeah,
Be
I think
August.
the last
Yeah,
thing
okay.
Ritz
Get into
did
was yell at
was
everybody.
Yell at everybody. Yes.
Yes.
I
Had a
think that
breakdown.
was the last thing that Ritz did.
Had an emotional
Yeah.
come to Jesus talk with everybody
Mhm.
and left. And then you guys disappeared for 8 days.
8 days. And Ritz has been moping around going, was it something I said?
Maybe I was too hard on them.
I mean, once they went missing, I probably would have went up to the just to talk to a lizard person to see where they went. And then when I saw you guys went into some weird temple thing, oh, I know what happened. Well, the first thing he would have done after that whole thing would he would have went and checked on the triplets when they were still in the hospital, still recovering, and talk to them, spend time with them, make sure they're doing okay. And then he would have. I know the towers at the lizard folk village, but he would have trekked back to the actual oasis to where the ruins are, and just I don't know, just
burned it to the ground.
No, the opposite. Like he's I don't know, it just that was up until just like how like not that long. It's like this was the only home he ever knew, and to see a ghost town just greatly unnerves him. That's kind of why he was on edge last time he blew up at everybody. And he'd probably take some time just to try to clean up areas, even though knowing it's kind of pointless because there's nobody here, kind of thing. And he'd go to the hotel, and spend time in there trying to clean it up, reminiscing. And then he'd start. He'd try to find some old many paces oasis stationery, and write and try to write letter. Does he he would try to think of where some surviving oasis business people that he was friends with or families that he might have known, and just if he had known where they would have gone, just write a handful of letters just letting them know that the oasis is safe to return. And then if he knew of anyone uh, he's very conflicted about the actual building at the Many Paces Oasis. And so after he's written all the letters and stuff and reminisced, he would have gone back to the tower. And uh, then he'd go back to the triplets and kind of ask their opinion on if they wanted to stay and run the hotel, even though he now realizes they didn't even run the hotel one day before they got turned into monsters.
Yep.
So all the experience he assumed they would have had by now,
Mm-hmm.
they don't really. So
Yep.
So he'd get their opinions on that, and then I imagine they'll say they want to work in the Arboretum.
Yep. Yeah, they tell you they've decided to stay.
Yeah. Ritz will, he's not gonna tell him no and everything. He's like, if that's what you want to do, I would be glad to have you around. Just be careful, that he's gonna. This is still within that first 8 days they're missing. So
They're back now.
Okay.
We've reached that was
the 8 days.
probably
Okay.
took about 8 days.
All right.
Including travel time and everything.
Yeah, and travel time. Well, no, they're back and they're with stuff. First, he's gonna go talk to Janie real quick, and in Janie, do you happen to know of a trustworthy individual who would like to operate a hotel and spa in a ghost town? It has very much potential.
Ritz, I'm really flattered that you thought of me for that, but I'm kind of already doing that here.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking if you knew actually knew anybody that I could trust to send. Because I mean, I know my town's, pretty much dead, but I really, I don't want to leave it alone, and I have to stay here for now, at least, I thought about asking Katran too, but I don't know if I trust her friends to run my hotel.
And you think I have trustworthy friends? I'll be honest, Ritz, I don't have a lot of friends.
But do you have connections?
Not connections that I trust.
Fair point. Okay. Well, thank you for your honesty, Janie.
I wish I could help, Ritz. I really do.
Yeah.
I know that place meant a lot to you.
Yes. So I see the back. What happened?
They found another Kenku.
Of course they did. Did this one try to kill him? First one I bet tried to
I
kill
don't
me.
think so.
Well,
I don't think it did. I haven't gotten the full scoop yet myself.
Okay.
But I think that's the tangible benefit.
All right.
There's been talk about Nathaniel maybe going into combat against the lizard folk, like friendly combat. I'm not really clear on it.
I hope he doesn't. Then that's their entire governing system. That's how they choose their leaders and everything. They could cause
Wouldn't it be
problems.
hilarious if he ended
Yeah.
up like the chieftain of the lizard folk or something?
Don't joke, Jamie. Don't joke. and, I'll head out and I'll go mail the letters I have. Um, and then actually he'll go into the temple, and if he sees Father Duck, uh, he'll go up to him. Hello, I, Father Duck.
Ritz, welcome.
Yes. I was just wondering if you happen to, you know, have anyone you trust that'd be willing to run a hotel in Oasis and also a spa, but they don't have to start the spa now. Just
I suppose so. Tell me about this place.
Well, yes, Fritz will just give him his life story, which is basically the creation of this hotel and spa.
Yeah. I can see why you want someone to look after it.
Yes, and I mean, I not just a caretaker, but just I'd like to see it get use. And I don't know if you knew of anybody that I could send a letter to make their way, whether here or.
Why don't you let me send a letter?
All right.
I'll see what I can do. Would you mind a shrine to the unknown god being added?
Maybe not
As
in
a
the
tourist
hotel,
destination.
but
Yeah, to the side, not
yeah,
we're not turning the building into a shrine. I'm talking
yes.
about just adding a smallest shrine to the premises.
I mean, if it helps get people to come, to the Oasis again, sure.
Okay, I'll write a letter and I'll let you know when I hear a response.
All right. Yes, and I won't be just giving up an empty building and stuff. I will make sure they're set up. When you hear back.
Excellent.
All right.
I have just the person in mind.
All right. Thank you, Father Doc.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
And yeah, then he sent out all the other letters, right?
Yeah, okay. You said that you sent out the other letters.
Sorry. Trying to think back to everything else I wanted to. Yeah, he'd this point. Those were the main things he wanted to do. During all that. So, I guess other than that, he'd be helping Michonne in the kitchen. Just helping around.
So let's fast forward a little bit.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Janie bursts into the kitchen.
Yeah,
Ritz,
what is
you're not going to believe it.
What?
Nathaniel became the lizard folk's chieftain.
Son of a...
all of them are moving into the tower.
All of them?
I think the very nice one that I talked to, his name was Gruz. I think he was the former chieftain, now second in command to Nathaniel. I think there's about 1,200.
Riz is gonna run to the storeroom and be like, we don't have nearly enough for a lizard folk diet. Oh gosh. He's like, we're gonna have to put in
Yeah.
some orders. Where are we putting them?
Apparently, is room in the apartments. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little unnerved by the whole thing myself. Look at me.
Okay. Yes.
Can we do this?
Do we have a choice?
The answer's yes, Ritz.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna go count how much money we have and how much of that we're gonna have to spend for supplies. Go find anybody you think would be able to help with anything around this.
Okay.
Go.
I'll really, quickly just like burst into the wherever Mashad is and just like, and just like, just like really fast, like she probably didn't get any of it. And then,
for crying out loud! Yeah.
Oh gosh, my power's flickering because there's a storm apparently. In case I disappear.
Run.
Okay. Yes. Where am I running? I don't know.
I don't know. Who are you gonna look for? Anybody in particular?
He's actually gonna run to the arboretum.
Okay.
And grab the triplets. He's like, I know you are gardeners now, but you had some kind of training when you worked for me in the hotel, so we need you to go help. We need your help to organize these.
Whoa. Slow down. What do you need help with?
Okay, you remember back when that big old convention happened, and we had that influx of all sorts of people, and we had to keep them in a straight line going through to bases and stuff. Remember when we did that? We're gonna need to do that. I guess just make sure they don't, destroy the tower when they come in, and just like funnel them to the apartments.
We're
the apartments
having
ready.
A convention?
Yes, a lizardfolk convention, and it's never going to end. Okay.
Do we need more food?
Probably. Yes.
Oh. Well, we can help with that.
All right. I don't think lizardfolk eats gourd, but they're gonna eat gourd tonight. Okay. He's like, never mind. You stay here and do that. I'll go find somebody else.
Okay. We'll get planting.
I'll run back across to Michonne. Cook anything with gourds.
Roll d20.
All right. Use a real die. Ooh, natural 1.
Natural 1.
Natural
you can't. You can't get to the kitchen. Everything's become really crowded, really fast. Ooh. And the order of the market is starting to fall apart.
I'll just start shouting in lizardfolk. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Sorry for the inconvenience. Please stay calm and orderly. Just gonna go into the market. There is no cause for violence here. Please don't destroy anything. We'll get you all sorted out very soon. So glad to have you.
A lizardfolk hands you a bundle.
Thank you.
Carry, follow.
Sure. would any of you lizard folks like to be a bellhop in the future? That's later. Okay.
So you get really sucked into the process of helping get these lizard folk settled. So sucked in that by the time you're done, it is much later in the day. And you kind of remember, like a few hours ago, Todd saying that all the Dominators were gathering in the control room.
Oh. Right. Okay. Okay. Everyone good here? Stay good. You know, don't, Katran, don't hurt any of them. Because I imagine they're all just camped around her.
I'm just getting their measurements.
All right, good. And then I'll make my way to the control room.
You get there and nobody's there.
Right.
Oh, hello, Ritz. You missed
Hello,
the meeting
Todd.
by about 2 hours.
Shit. You know, lizard folk.
Lots of
Anything?
big stuff.
Anything I should know?
Well, we're reorganizing some aspects of the tower. All hallways connecting extraplanar rooms are now doubled. One for residents, one for visitors.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And Cethen's leaving on a quest. She's going to search for Lewin first thing in the morning.
Does she need anybody to come with her?
I think she has a demi-lich named Aranthar and Prudence, the Kenku that we all just met. That I haven't, because apparently I cannot see them.
Do you know if they brought? Did they bring the Kenku up here? Did they not get to? You ate the last Kenku.
Correction. The last Kenku willingly infused me with their life force.
Right. My
Turns out it was a fragment of me anyway.
So not all Kenkus are fragments of you?
Have you met a Kenku that wasn't?
I don't know. It's been a long day. Okay. Where is everybody now?
I think they're in the VIP lounge, thoroughly wasted.
Oh. Okay.
Free drinks.
Are they always wasted? They always have okay.
Well, they're drunk with lots of other people and lizard folk.
That's a dangerous combination. Okay, so
damage has been kept to a minimum, as have casualties.
The night's still early, Todd. It's still early. I'll go. Actually, I'll go run down into the kitchen first and very quickly cook, or not cook quickly, but you know they're wasted, so they're not good enough. And I'm gonna make this big, beautiful crab cake for Seth.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was crab cake in
Um,
parentheses?
It's
Air
imitation.
Like I was
quotations.
thinking like
Crab
I was
cake.
thinking like cake, like a big celebration cake.
Oh, okay,
Cake
got
shaped
you,
like a
got
crab.
you.
But
The
like
Cake
No.
part.
crab.
Okay,
Okay.
got you.
That
You
has
know,
crab
yeah,
meat
go ahead
Just
and
curious.
But like, yeah, something
Mhm.
that Seth would like. I
Yeah.
imagine Seth would like crab.
A cake
Seafood,
shaped
I'm
like crab.
assuming. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
Make
I'll do that.
make a roll.
Okay.
D20, please.
All right.
Plus your
Um,
cook's tools. You have that as its
Cook's
own
tools.
skill in Fancy Grounds.
I do. Cook skill. Where is that?
Chef's utensils, cook's utensils, something like that. Under skills. Skills. Oh no, it's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Never mind.
Oh.
It's gonna be like a plus 4.
+4. Okay. I'm gonna, since I rolled a natural one on the last one, I'm gonna roll in Fantasy Grounds.
Okay. So a 9.
Wait, can I? I'm gonna. If any, there's a time for inspiration.
Inspiration. All right.
It's now. So that's a D8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. It didn't. I don't think it did. I threw it too hard in Fantasy Grounds. Okay.
Very
There we
sensitive.
go.
All right. 15.
15.
So yeah, you make this cake and it's beautiful. It's amazing.
I'll like sprinkle some salt, but you know. Just and then
Make it a little
And then I'll-
salty
yeah. Well,
for the Triton palate.
yeah. and I'll like quickly cut it first into the VIP lounge and be like, ta-da! Is everyone passed out drunk?
Yeah. Everyone else makes a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Okay.
Oh.
My saving throw is
Ooh.
okay. 7.
Well, that was a
Oh, dear.
natural 20.
Natural 20 for me as well.
Woo!
Which equals
Total.
up to 27.
Mine's 23.
All
7.
right. So Vaughn's passed out. Very, very much so.
That tracks.
And we've already established that Vaughn is a lightweight. So but that's already canon.
Yeah.
So Vaughn's passed out. But Nathaniel and Valkyrie are very, very sober, and Seth doesn't seem to be there. Ritz walks in the
Seth?
door
Hey.
with a big crab-shaped cake, saying, "Ta-da!"
Ritz, hey.
This is a ginormous crab.
Welcome.
Where's Seth?
She already left.
Let's see.
Andrew.
She at least went back to her room.
She went back to her room to get some stuff together. Did you make
Well-
that for her?
Yes.
It's huge.
Yes, it's trust me, it's not alive like Santi. Don't worry.
Well,
Santi
that's
just
good.
is
I
grumpy on my shoulder.
Mhm.
Just like well, it's for her. I'd hate for her not to see it before we start cutting and serving. But yeah,
yeah. I
so
don't know when she's gonna be back.
like back here, or is she like gone? Gone.
I don't know. She might just leave after she gets done with her room. I'm not really sure.
She didn't quite say. She kind of mumbled a lot, drug the ale with her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Where have you been all day?
Where have I been all day? Then he'll stop, and then like all like a flood of memories. Then he's he's never done this to anybody, but he's gonna poke Nathaniel with one of his points. Be like, why'd you fight this? Why'd you fight the lizard folk?
Oh, Valkyrie, take another drink.
Nathaniel will take another drink as well.
Everyone had almost forgotten.
Was having a good time. And then you reminded me.
Well, I would have liked to have a good time too, but you know where I've been all day? Trying to keep the army of lizard folk from destroying the marketplace.
Nathaniel, you should really step up as their leader and lead them.
I didn't want to be a leader.
Well,
I
you
didn't
kind of
think
are.
this was gonna
so
be a thing.
I think probably something you should help with.
Like maybe, you know, like what if I went to Graz and told him to fight back for his rank? How would you feel about that?
I mean, we could.
Mm,
Wouldn't be fully against it, but we do need some. We need the army.
Oh,
Right.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Yes, Todd?
Oh, after he left the party, or whatever the lizard folk part in it was, he went and challenged the commander to rank establishing combat.
Okay.
The commander won.
Oh,
is
thank
he
God.
dead?
No, just now third in command.
Well, hey,
That's
glad.
Perfect then.
I'm confused. So who's their leader now?
Oh, Nathaniel's still technically the chieftain,
Okay.
but the commander is his second in command.
How's that make you feel, Nathaniel?
So makes me feel a lot better knowing that they'd be able to follow her orders when it comes to how the guard detail's set up.
Yeah, but you have Cethen's mom under you.
I don't think you should tell her that.
Praising.
Oh, I know, Todd.
Takes another drink. So, anyways, I'm gonna go check on Seth and say goodbye to her. That she has a big, beautiful cake. Don't start cutting into it until she sees it. You'll ruin it.
I
And
will
then he'll
make
turn
sure
around
no
and
one touches it.
He'll say that to all the patrons also in there, and then he'll say it again in lizard folk. Shit's like no.
And then you're trying to go to Seth's room and say goodbye?
Yeah.
You don't get any response to your knocks.
Todd,
Yes, Ritz.
is Seth still here?
No, Ritz.
Sorry, you didn't get a play date, pal. They'll say that that's not you. They'll
No.
go back down to the. Go back down to the bar. Have they cut into the cake? Like, anyways.
Nope.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like it.
Okay. um, I'll just come down and kind of sit down and just. Everybody have cake.
Oh,
And then I'll start serving it out, and yeah, you'll just start silently serving out the cake.
It's delicious. If a little tiny bit salty.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
Yeah, but it's like eating a slice of cake when you're on the beach. You're just like, wait, what? Beach cake.
Cake. Okay.
All right. That'll wrap up your evenings.
great. Valkyrie's.
We'll just fast forward to the morning unless you have things you want to officially do.
No, I don't think so.
Very good. Who wants to go first?
All right, Vaughn will go to the tavern for breakfast.
Juan's still in the tavern under the table for breakfast.
All right, so Vaughn wakes up with a very stiff neck.
Wakes up in the tavern.
There's like a half-eaten piece of cake like shoved in your hand. Just like-
What? No.
It's very good and very filling.
Well, I guess you can have cake for breakfast. I guess I don't know. And he'll, where is it? Who's at the bar in the VIP room? I guess. That I woken up with a very stiff neck in the VIP room with a piece of cake in my hand.
Yep. Janie's behind the bar already, but there's a couple other folks kind of just laying around. She doesn't seem very concerned.
Vaughn will just point to his hand. It's like, what is this? How did this happen?
Oh, Ritz made that as a part of celebrating or saying goodbye to Cethen, I think.
Oh, that was nice. Sorry, I wasn't awake for the celebration. Well, for the event. Okay. Well, I guess. Well, coffee, I guess, and I'll have some. Wait for everybody else to wake up, I guess. How's everything? Day 2 of Operation Lizardfolk.
Fine, I guess. We've managed so far. It's helpful that we have official residence cafeteria now.
That does help with the crowding and the, I guess maybe even morale for the residents, knowing that they have their own space.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially with the population explosion. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Unexpected as it was, yes. I'll have to just go with the flow, I suppose.
And you sure did, didn't you, Vaughn?
Well,
you could have stopped him.
I mean, he was hell bent on. I don't know. He just didn't want to lose, and I didn't.
That
I
does
knew
sound
nothing.
like Nathaniel.
Yeah, I knew nothing of lizard folk tradition. I didn't know what that meant. We were figuring just, huzzah and, flew a few
If
laurels on his
someone
head.
asks if you're a god, you say yes.
So, so we'll just have to make do, I suppose.
Well, I imagine that the lizard folk will be finding places of employment soon.
Yes, I would think we have. I mean, the stables I'm sure could use tending. The
Yeah, the one kobold that's been
trying to milk the griffins is not a good
no,
idea.
no, no. That one
Is
I
get
think
out of the
just got out of the
hospital?
hospital.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I think the
Oh
lizard
no,
folk.
this is his first day back. We need to stop him.
I think the lizard folk might have more common sense, and hopefully they don't eat the griffins. Oh well.
I mean, I don't think they're senseless. Fawn. That's very judgy.
That's true. Yeah. That's
We'll blame it on the drink
yes.
or the hangover.
Yeah.
Do you need help with that?
You know what? I think I need to learn my lesson. I'll bear with it.
Okay,
And
fair enough.
I'll just relax and wait for everyone else, I suppose.
Okay.
See what the next order of the day is.
Nathaniel,
Yes.
you wake up next to your bed
Oh God.
as usual.
And there's a
I
lizard
figured I'd
folk in
get
it.
there. There's a lizard. Get out of my room.
No, there's you're alone.
Okay. Time to begin the day. Chieftain gets up, and I will head down to the tavern to get something to eat.
You don't make it there. There,
That's
Gruz is waiting for you in the hallway. And leader,
salute him back. Gruz,
we need help
help with what?
allocating uh, manpower. Where would you like us stationed?
It's a good question. Where would I like us stationed? Well, we need some lizard folk probably to tend to the stables. Make sure the
Okay,
griffins are taken care of.
I'll put my five best animal handlers on it.
Okay. When it comes to any of the guard duty, I would ask the second, the commander, on where she would like, where she thinks good positions for soldiers would be throughout the tower.
Mhm.
Is there anything that I already forgot their tribe's name? Andrew
Dust scale.
Duscales. Thank you. Is there any in particular skills that a lot of the Duscales have? Trading, crafting.
We can
And-
meet any need that is had?
Mm.
You have dungeons. I see you have kobolds running your dungeons.
Oh, that's right. We have kobolds running the dungeons. Probably have the lizard folk take over the dungeon work as well.
Very good.
I'm trying to think of what else. It's all I can think of at the moment.
Hmm. Okay.
Is there anything that the tribe needs from me?
Other than direction? No?
Okay, well then I will have to figure out a direction that we're going at the moment.
Very good.
How are you, Gruz, since I heard that you had fought the commander?
Stiffens a little at that. I am fine. Pride is a little wounded after losing to 2 outsiders in the same day.
Yeah, I can understand. Well, I'm gonna head down, get some food. Do you
Very
want
good.
anything?
I'll follow.
Of course you will. Let's go.
Okay. You and Gruz head down to the tavern. You see Vaughn. Valkyrie?
Mm-hmm. I mean, should we go on to breakfast, I guess?
Okay.
No really special plans.
Are you eating in the tavern or the
Mhm.
new residential cafeteria?
Oh. Where's the others? Everyone else is in the tavern, right? Vaughn's in the tavern, right?
Mm-hmm.
She would go to the tavern. Lizard. No, she was in Gust's room. Per usual.
You
Yeah.
pass a lot of lizard folk in the
She's
apartment
so-
hallway,
She's
apartment
so
complex hallways.
like, in fact, she'll like go out, see all the like lizard folk in the hallway, and step back in. And, well, no, I would say that she probably slept in a bit, so Gus is probably already at his shop. I would assume. Okay. Well, she'll still go back in and just like look at the bed and be like, should I just stay in here all day? But we'll step out and just kind of take a deep breath and just kind of like trudge your way through making it to the tavern. Probably immediately going to the
Okay.
bar, getting something to drink that's not too heavy, like mimosa type. And just going to sit down with Vaughn and Nathaniel. Oh. There are a lot of lizard folk. A lot.
Yes, there are.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
I have nothing against lizard folk. Nothing. But there's a lot of them. There are a lot of them. And they're a little loud at night. I mean, did you hear the ruckus that they were making? You know.
I didn't hear much of anything
Maybe
last
it was the ones that were living close to us. I don't know. But
I don't know. I slept just fine.
We make magical apartments, but we don't make them soundproof.
I just Ugh,
I would say Valkyrie just had a bad dream
Takes
about
it.
noisy neighbors, but
she doesn't dream.
I don't know. It sounds canon at the moment.
So no. It feels weird.
It does. It's a little out of place, but we'll try to make do.
So where are we going next?
I was just going to ask.
And where's Ritz?
Ritz, you wake up. What are you doing before you walk in
Ritz,
right at that moment?
No, well, yeah, he he would have actually probably gotten up early and helped whatever poor soul is running the residential kitchen, cafeteria kitchen, until we
You actually
get
see
help.
quite a few lizard folk there helping with that. Kind of just jumped right in.
I will thank them in lizardfolk and introduce myself and you know chit chat, ask if he's like, oh, do you have any special recipes that are unique to you that you would like me to to learn, so we have more lizard folk cuisine, happy to have you, just put it on the hotelier
One of
charge.
them goes, "Oh, it would be very nice here if we could take out," just kind of gestures to like a whole line of stoves, and put in fire pits.
You are right. I'll put them on order, and they'll get here eventually. But first, let me show you this stuff, and I'll and I'll teach them stoves.
Oh, they know how to use the stoves.
Oh, okay. All right. But
There's
you can
just
just
some
crank them
things
high.
that you need a fire pit for. It affects the flavor. You know this.
I guess so. Kind of had a thing about like open air flames and hot plates in the hotel. All right, I'll work on it. We'll see if I can make a special.
You see a very, very frazzled human cook amongst them as well, who kind of like asks for your attention.
Hello, I've
Hi.
I've never seen you before. Where'd you come from?
Oh, you have seen them. They're
have?
one of
Okay.
LaShawn's cook assistants.
Oh, okay.
You picked
Sorry.
them up in Dark
That's
Reach.
rude.
This is a very intimidating work environment.
Oh, I can see why. Right.
I drew the
You
short
know-
straw with working residential kitchen.
It's fine. I'll they're very nice. Just don't challenge them to combat. You don't get it. And I'll I don't know how many of them speak common, but just hang in there, do your best, and then I'll be around to help, and I'll teach you some uh, certain lizard folk words to help you get by. And I'm gonna teach him like words I think are important in lizard folk,
Yeah.
but will not help him at all.
Yeah.
This is lizard folk for oregano. Yeah.
Paprika.
Uh-huh.
And like spices and flour and
These are all the words you need.
it's yeah.
As as you're kind of leaving there and walking up to the tavern, a lizard folk with a like carrier bag runs up to you and hands you a mail delivery for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you. So you're working in the mailroom with what was his name? Larry. What was his name?
Lenny.
Lenny. I was close. So close. Oh, so you're working with Lenny.
Yes.
Very, very good.
He is hard to understand.
I think he's just like that.
Have
Good
a
job.
nice day.
Uh,
Carries on.
It's just one letter.
Mhm.
No.
It's a letter from Seth.
Oh.
Would you like me to tell you what it says?
Is it to the group or to specifically Ritz?
It's specifically Ritz.
Yeah, he'll read it there before he goes into the tavern.
Ritz. The Tower of Dreams has, at least as long as I have known it, been a chaotic place. It didn't really begin to get order until you came. Under your direction, the running of the tower is less of an afterthought and has become a legitimate enterprise. We're a destination unto ourselves and expanding into the realm of municipality. None of that would have been possible without you. None of us have the brains for it. Todd knew what he was doing when he brought you on. I'm going away for a little while. I'm sure the others told you. Be patient with them. We're mostly a bunch of kids. Hot-headed, but well-meaning. Nathaniel's older and has a bit more wisdom, but he's still focused on his own goals, and understandably so. Vaughn is trying to live a normal life, but finds himself burdened with glorious purpose. I know you and Valkyrie have your differences, but I think you want the same thing, to protect the people you love. I asked everyone to take care to get along while I'm gone, and I hope it won't bother you that I ask you the same. I'm heading out after our real enemy, and I'd like to come back to United Front to bring him down. Siri sends love and squishes to Santi, and she says to be on the lookout for Valkyrie's new mochat. I'd hug you if you'd let me, Seth.
He'll wipe a tear, fold up the letter, put it in his vest, and then walk into the tavern. Good morning.
Right as Valkyrie says. Where is Ritz anyway?
And Valkyrie has her mocha cat on her lap.
Oh, hey, you did it.
I made one.
Yes.
Yes. This is well, I guess none of you know its name. I named it Lehe Milk after my father, but its short name is Lee. So that way, since
Lee.
I don't really think Lehe
It's
Milk
not
is
milk.
Who is that? Todd?
Yeah.
Valkyrie gets a huge smile on her face. I love you. No, it's not milk. I figured that would also be confusing, so I thought Lee would be better. I mean, if you want to call it milk, sure. We'll just have to answer to both things, and she'll kind of like pat on the head.
Ritz will not like super close, but he'll like kind of bend down to inspect the like the work,
Craftsmanship.
the craftsmanship.
Craftsmanship.
It is good.
Do you wanna? Do
You
you
did a
wanna?
good job.
Do you wanna hold him?
That's like immediately after you say that, Sati starts freaking out.
Oh,
Good stuff.
okay, all right.
It's like no.
Pat, pat.
It's okay. You did good. Not bad for a first try. You did really good.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I appreciate that, Ritz. How did the crab cake go over last night? Good?
Did you not have any? All right.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
It tasted really good.
Good.
I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I was kind of going for a Trident palette, but then I'll say, can I reckon say like I saved a bit of it for Seth's family since I made it for
Yeah.
Trident. Okay.
Well, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Well, that's nice. Here,
I don't
sit.
know if Vaughn had any. He was kind of under the table
Hold
really
on.
early.
You really,
Someone was kind enough to leave. I guess you would call it a slice in my hand.
you really overdid it last night, Vaughn. That was.
I know. I
You
know.
really went all out.
Yeah,
was-
yeah, I
yeah.
kind of did.
So it was, yeah. Anyway,
So,
you should probably be careful. Who sees you like that? You're the chosen one. Who knows what that would
It's
do to
true.
someone's faith?
wait, what? Wait,
It's true.
perhaps you're right.
wait, wait. So,
I'm joking.
if
I'm joking. I'm joking.
okay. Because that would be really messed up. I mean, he's just having fun, just having a good time. He wasn't doing anything. He was just
What if
wiped
these
out.
people were dying?
Yeah.
Sorry.
There were other people to take care of them? So, where are we going next? What's our next destination? Because I feel like I don't really know.
I'll be honest, I don't know either.
Well,
You could come to the control room and we could discuss your options.
that's
I'm
probably a
finishing
good
my
idea.
coffee, Todd. Just give me just a couple of minutes, please.
I never banned coffee from the control room.
Oh, this is true. Let's go. Valkyrie stands up, puts the mocha
If you
on her
remember,
shoulder,
it
the
is
mocha
not
on her
carpeted.
shoulders, and starts walking towards a door.
We head to the control room.
Come on, everyone, let's go.
Yeah, with a coffee mug in hand. Yeah.
Grab the biscuit that I had left.
It's definitely not just coffee in Valkyrie's cup, but you know.
Coffee
All
for
right.
everybody else's purposes.
You make it in there then.
So
Well
Todd,
done.
hit us with the options. Not actually hit us. Just tell us what can we do. What do you think? Where do you think we should go?
Well, you have lots of options.
Sure, I have a whole world.
Well, in Archipelago.
I mean, there's bigger things in the archipelago.
Yeah, I mean, we could go anywhere.
I heard of this lovely place called Osbergen.
Just do
I know this
passing.
bugbear that everyone
Interesting.
loves.
Never heard of it.
So, Tom,
There's
what do you got?
we know that there's an well, all of you have agreed, except for Ritz, I suppose, in one way or another to assist with the recovering of my fragments.
Yeah.
We could focus on that, or we could go places you want to go.
I, for one, would very much like to go to Savago and try to find my sister. But I know that is very much just my interest. Doesn't
There's
really
also
affect.
a fragment up in that area. At least we know of a shrine.
Oh, perfect.
But would that take us too close to Acheron?
We
Would that be
will
a
have
problem?
to pass through Melito on the way. It's the island that Ikron's on one side of. We could go around it. But if we choose that, I would recommend passing to the west.
The west would be a safer bet since
Albeit
Acheron
longer.
What's in the west? Anything interesting?
Well, Creemore.
Do they sell cream there, Todd?
I am unsure.
I think it's spelled that way.
I think you and Cethen had an encounter with on an island named Beal's Bar. That's in that direction.
Okay.
Sort of look at Valkyrie. Like, is there something we need to do?
I don't remember. I don't remember this encounter.
It's where you and Seth met.
Oh, right.
You were just parked.
Not memorable at all.
No,
Not
you saw
Right.
a crazy
It was
gnome
so
yelling
long
at
ago,
people.
y'all.
But other than that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's where me and Cethen met. Not really anything, you know. I mean, other than that, there's not really anything there. Last trip I took with my dad. Other than that, it's should be smooth sailing. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Daniel, you don't feel like we're ready to approach Ikran?
I'd rather not be in the same vicinity as them at the moment, not with the tower. Sure,
Okay.
we've got 500 plus troops now, but
So you're friends in Ikran, right? What's in Ikran again?
a lard in, well, the entire army of Icaron is in Icaron.
Oh, right.
But Belram, from last I remember, he's not there. He was to the east of there
Okay.
on one of the islands. That was the. I'm trying to remember this correctly, Andrew. He was on one of the islands, the boating island, the one that had all the ships and.
Did I share the map with you all in Fantasy Grounds?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's island number 40.
Okay. So yeah, he's on that island.
Okay.
Last time that I heard. But that's been a while. So He could be anywhere at this point.
Yeah, I mean, other than, helping Todd with his stuff, I don't really have anywhere that I guess I need to go.
You didn't want to try to find the Valkyrie?
Oh, Nathaniel, have you gotten a reply back to your letter yet?
I actually have not looked.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
No, you have not.
Nathaniel,
I have not.
okay. Nathaniel wrote to her, Todd, or them, I'm sorry. Wrote to them, so I don't know. I guess we should probably wait for that. I don't even know where to specifically look.
The lizard folk mail carrier will run into the room with a letter and hand it to Nathaniel. Mail for you.
Wait, mailman can come into the control room?
How'd you get into the control room?
Oh, you're right. You guys move.
You madman!
Excuse me. I don't know where I am. Here's a,
For
I
some
will go.
reason, it's one
I will
lizard
go
folk
check the
can-
mail. Opens door. Lizard folk standing there, hands it to me. Oh, okay.
Oh, Nathaniel, that's amazing. That was an awesome trick.
Takes a bow.
Open
I
it.
think that the lizard
I
folk needs
will-
a raise.
Oh,
don't know
well, I
he's
mean, it
getting
might
paid,
not
but he
be.
needs a
It
raise.
might not even be that. It might be something else. So, I mean,
I open the letter.
Nathaniel actually has like 4 letters.
Todd.
I have 4 letters. I only sent out 3.
You probably get more
Is that
letters now that
3?
you're cheating.
Maybe do I need to write to more people?
I don't know.
Maybe not, because
I don't really have anyone to write to.
'Cause-
My family hates me. Well, except when they don't hate me. My brother hates
No.
me.
No.
Yeah. Fine, he does.
Can I tell who the letters are from?
One's from Beth's family. It's easily identifiable.
hold it up to the light.
Yeah. One, the address looks the handwriting looks kind of like Belrom's. And one is a handwriting you don't recognize.
Maybe I
And the
should
fourth
write to
one
my
looks like an
sister.
advertisement.
Maybe my
Open
mother.
the advertisement first. Gotta get those out of the way first. Gotta get the advertisement crap out of the way, throw it in the garbage. Yeah.
I guess I can write something now.
It's a proposal.
Another damn lottery. Oh, I mean.
It's from an anonymous sender, and it's saying that there might be. Heard you were looking around for an army. Might be able to help you with a navy.
It's not questionable.
I have an army for you. Right here.
Oh my god.
Here's your army.
High five. High
Here's your
five.
army.
High five to Valkyrie for. I mean, to Steph for that.
Gosh. Uh,
Vaughn sort of like mimics that movement and like, what is this about?
Don't worry about it, Vaughn. You're too young to understand these trying times.
Ritz just his eye twitches and he just pulls that letter, just takes a deep breath.
Does it say who the letter's from about the Navy?
It does not. But it does have instructions on how to send a response.
Well, this letter is offering a navy to our cause, or which is questionable at this point.
How would people get our address?
Yeah, I don't think they get our address. It's more that it comes to me because
Who's
I
in
don't
this
know.
navy? Is it more
Like,
lizard folk?
Shit. Probably not.
I don't.
90% probably not.
Drow? Elves?
I've really never seen any drow sailors before. Who knows?
Does it matter what kind of race it is,
Yeah.
Valkyrie?
No,
For
of course
her,
it
it
doesn't.
matters a lot.
Salted Silverbeard.
Of course it doesn't.
I mean,
Takes another drink
it
of her
could-
coffee. Pets
it could be
Moquette furiously.
it could be some. It could be some gnome. It could be a gnomish. Could be gnomes. I don't know.
We attract the most.
What's with that face?
Just your letters, please.
I'm just enjoying. Okay, put that letter away for a minute, and then I'll open Belrom's, the one that looks like his.
It just says, not as a question, you're alive.
That's it. Just you're alive. One
Mhm.
piece of paper, bold.
I mean, it doesn't take up the whole page. It's just, he knows, he wants you to know, he knows.
Well, that's nice. I'm glad he knows that I want him to know that I know that he knows.
And now
Now
we know.
And now we all know he knows that I know that he knows that he knows that I know.
It's a theme this week.
Throw the piece of paper.
What?
Nothing else to that. Just
What?
Make a wisdom
What's that?
saving throw.
Are you reading these out loud, Nathaniel, or no?
I've read that.
You're
one.
alive.
Okay.
Well,
You're alive. Yeah, I read that one out loud. You're alive. What?
Vaughn will say it all depends on the
said-
punctuation. What's at the end? Is it an
You said
exclamation point?
Saving throw,
A
right?
question mark?
I did.
16.
Is it your like you are, or like you're possessive? That would
Why
make
would it
sense.
be
I'm just
you're
wondering.
alive? Like, why would? Why?
I
I'm
think
just
it is
curious.
you are
We
alive.
could learn a
It's
lot
full
about
of
it,
misspellings. It's your as it like yours, and then it's alive like a dash live.
Live.
And, no,
Oh,
it's atrocious.
look at all these!
yeah.
Look at all these!
It's just
man,
emojis.
we could take we can
and
take
and
them.
things
We can take
it
them.
has cap
He
locked
doesn't-
is like on the your part, and the alive is like A is capitalized, E is capitalized.
It's like the SpongeBob like mocking meme. Like for every other letter is capitalized.
It's like a
Yeah.
ransom note. The letters are actually cut out from other paper.
Oh my god!
It's newspaper scrap.
That's
Oh
right.
my god.
You with a 16.
16, yeah.
You did not save.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
fun.
What
happens?
Next letter.
Nice.
Nothing happened. Okay.
I'm not sure if it's kinder that he said that you didn't save, or if it had been kinder if he just wouldn't have said anything at all.
Yeah,
So there's
Just did a okay. 16.
it's just a.
Yes.
my brain. Uh,
I feel a disturbance.
I'll open the letter from Beth's family.
It's just a heartfelt thank you, and wishing you well.
Who's that from?
Out.
Do you want to tell us?
No.
Oh,
it's his mail.
Nathaniel.
This
Personal.
one's private.
This was private. Oh my
Was
god.
was it also threatening you? Like about being alive? Or is this different? Is this a different kind of private?
No, this was just a thank you.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
puts that letter away. And you said there was a fourth one?
Mhm.
I will read that one.
It is. This one is from the Valkyrie, thanking you for your gift and inviting you to visit.
List of instructions on where to go to visit.
Did you read that out loud?
I do read that out loud.
Is that just to you?
Wait, how much
Or-
money did you give the Valkyrie?
I didn't give any money to the Valkyrie.
Oh, okay.
I
Sorry.
gave them a sword.
Oh,
What sword?
Amazing sword
I
that he could have given to any of you, but he didn't.
That's right. I didn't give any of you weapons because you guys didn't need them because I wanted to do something.
No, it's just
This
all right.
was
Well,
for
that's something you may. I
Nathaniel,
can't
have you
judge
ever-
on that.
Nathaniel, have you ever made a rolling pin?
is
You want a metal one? I mean, that can be done.
is the
We'll talk later.
invitation just to you, or
Well,
ambiguous. And it's inviting you to South Cliff.
South Cliff. Where is
Mhm.
that at?
It's the southern central part of Melito.
Okay, so I would technically know where that's at. Okay,
You said southern part of Melito.
Mm-hmm.
south central part of Melito.
Right, on the way to Creemore, probably.
Yeah.
Southern coast,
Mhm.
technically.
Well, we could meet there, stop there first, and meet with the Valkyrie, and possibly get an extra army along with this one. And
You-
more information. And, your sister.
Sibling.
Sibling.
Todd's right.
Are you okay with that, Valkyrie?
You're right, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, gotta, I mean, otherwise I might not ever see them. So it'd be nice to kind of see whatever it is that they turned themselves into. And also to see, someone else with my name who's also my sibling. Seems like a golden opportunity. Yeah. So, we going there next?
I'll
Yes.
leave that up to y'all. I mean, we can
It's
go
on the way to
there.
Credo, and so we can go there first, and then plan on Credo, then
Creemore?
Creemore.
Creemore.
I'm sorry. What am I saying?
It's okay.
Creemore.
and then loop around to
Up to Sevago.
What's in Creemore again?
Creemore is like the central trading hub
Oh,
of the entire archipelago.
That's
Oh,
where I
boy.
started my adventures.
okay.
Daring escape and sailing.
Yeah. Sounds good. Got a plan. So, there you go,
There's
Todd.
lots of other islands you can stop at on the way.
Could stop at so many. There's this one.
One,
It has
2, 3,
trees.
4, 5.
Yeah.
There's 5 of them.
You can stop at this one. It has 5 trees.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
excuse is unappreciated.
Well, I'm going to go and get more coffee. And,
Wait, before
Wait,
we all
where am I moving the tower?
what's the address again, Nathaniel?
South
Cliff?
Sea?
South Peak? Or what was it
South
called
Cliff.
again?
South
Cliff?
South Cliff.
South Cliff. There you go, South Cliff.
Um,
I give the exact directions of where it would be. I guess we'll head there first.
Okay.
Ritz?
Before we all leave, this it's kind of been on the to-do list for a long time, and I don't think we've done it. But we talked about creating a kind of service announcement message that Todd could broadcast when we land, so we don't freak out people. And then maybe when people are coming into the tower en masse, like a whole village, hypothetically speaking, have some rules, going on a speaker, just be like, hey, welcome to the Tower of Dreams. Thank you for visiting. Make sure you, blah, blah, blah. So maybe we should, discuss as a group what we kind of want that to be said.
I might have a solution for that.
Yes, Todd?
Yes, Todd.
We could use Bumblebee's iron golems as greeters.
Rather intimidating. I don't know.
I mean, greeters are nice, Todd. And I think, yes, like, sure, greeters. But also, I think it's, just a PA announcement would still be beneficial.
Is that possible, Todd? Like to announce to have something playing on like a speaker
done
of
that?
sorts?
What is a speaker?
Well, to have
Has it-
something
wait.
playing throughout the tower to talk to guests. Like I think that you've done it before. We just didn't call it. It just wasn't like this. It wasn't like a pre-written message.
Oh. I suppose.
Okay. Well, people
Just
should.
play it all the time.
No, just like
in
when
every
we
room?
land. No, like I think like one where we like show up at a place where we land.
We are now in such and such.
Yes, for maybe the people inside.
Please
Yes,
apply for a
And then-
visa to disembark if you are from another plane.
Oh, yes, that's a lovely idea.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
this. That they have to.
We can charge for the visas too.
We could, yes.
Well,
I overheard Jamie talking about
Yes.
that.
I like this idea, Todd.
right. Yes. Yes, I agree. But also, yes, what you just said, great. But I'm also talking about like
Something
like, a
outside
message
the tower.
outside the tower, so we don't freak people out.
We
like
are
I-
the Tower of Dreams.
like I don't want a repeat of what happened when we arrived at Darkreach. You
Right.
remember
Mhm.
where
I'm
immediately our
sorry. I
army-
cannot affect the external of the tower.
Okay, so
Oh,
we
okay.
can't do that.
I mean, as long as we
Right.
know that we're not showing up to a town, and we can be on the outside of the town, that would be great.
Yes. Is there a way we could have like a sign on out the outside of the tower saying like "We mean no harm. Welcome to the Tower of Dreams."
Would you like to reconfigure the external appearance of the tower?
I mean that seems excessive.
It might be expensive. Again,
Well,
I don't
okay.
have any physical control over
That-
the external of the tower.
I think it's fine. I think as long as we're just
Okay.
careful not to, whenever we plan a place to go, just to be like, hey, Todd, don't park near any villages. Like park within like 100 feet of a village.
Right.
A third of a football
Um,
field.
Probably a little bit more than that.
Yes, Todd, a third of a football field. I don't know what that is, but sure.
5 football fields.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, don't do any damage to any buildings or residences or people.
500 yards.
It's about a quarter mile.
What are these yards? I only know meters.
Approximately 500 meters.
That's very long. Uh,
I don't know, probably
I forgot what we were talking
Two-
about.
200 yards away from a village.
Yeah.
The way we're not
200.
overimposing.
Right.
We could send people, greeters,
We
out
can-
from the tower with brochures.
Who's making the
explaining what-
brochures? Vaughn.
Lenny?
Lenny,
Papers.
Have
Lenny's-
fun
Lenny-
talking to Lenny about a brochure for the tower.
I
Um,
will.
Also, should we try to have like some guidelines to, people who live on the tower for like when we land somewhere, like make sure you don't if you stay, because we have lots of people we're responsible for now.
Right, but I don't want something playing continuously throughout the entire tower.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant like we tell them these are the rules if you live in the tower.
Sure,
Like
no
we can post them in
killing,
the apartments.
no killing.
Right,
No stealing.
but also, yes, I agree with all these general certain rules, but I was also thinking more specifically, like when you leave the tower, sometimes the tower is moving,
Mhm.
so they're leaving, you would be left behind.
yeah, to give that
kind
fair
of-
warning that they might
Yeah,
be left behind if that's
you
the
know,
case.
just make sure they know that this is a
Valkyrie's gonna sit down on the
Dimension
floor and lean up
changing-
against a wall. Pet the
I'm
cat.
just somewhat. I know this is boring, but logistics need to be figured out. Now
No,
that we
that's a-
have like 1,500 people we're in charge of.
That's true, and that's a good idea. Just to make sure that probably do like a curfew if people are out.
Ugh.
What's that for?
Curfews? Really?
Fine, we'll just leave everybody when we move the
I mean, I
tower.
think-
How about that?
I think just being like, hey, just be aware that the tower could leave at any time. If you're
Mhm.
not here, too bad.
You can include that on the brochure.
I mean,
Sounds like a good way to help someone develop an anxiety disorder.
Yeah,
I mean, the word curfew, people tend to have negative connotations with it, as I can tell by your
Military law.
face. But it's a very,
Fine.
common thing, like technically say like, oh, the diner's closing at 9. That's
That's a closing time. That's not a curfew.
well, I mean, it's the same thing basically. It's just
Yeah, but a curfew is like keeping people in somewhere. A closing time is saying you need to get out by this time.
yes, the world is closing. Curfew, get back inside.
yeah.
Anyways, it's not. We wouldn't infer. We don't have a way to enforce a curfew.
No, we
it's
don't.
just. This is. We just have a curfew time, a schedule. A schedule. I don't know how you say it in
Schedule.
French.
It says you.
Well, we'll work on it. I mean, it's something to work on.
Can I get some
We'll
more
figure it out
coffee
once
now?
we get.
No one's stopped you from drinking coffee.
I
You
need
could have
more.
been drinking coffee this
I
entire
need
time.
more. I'm out.
Isn't this? Doesn't the control
I think-
have like special powers? Todd, can you make coffee?
Todd, no.
I'm
Don't.
not sure that's. Well, I mean, that could. Todd, can you make coffee?
Boy, that's an insult.
I know that Todd
Let's
can make.
ask it first.
I think Todd can make as good a coffee as any of you can. He just chooses not to.
How hard could it possibly be
It's-
to make hot bean water?
Exactly, Todd. Plus, it's not just coffee.
See?
A pitcher of coffee appears on a small table on the side of
Hey.
the
Could we have some?
There you go.
Could we have some?
Free sugar.
Whiskey with that as well, Todd?
Oh.
That's kind of what I
I'm
was
sorry, I
thinking.
cannot create No, I'm just kidding.
See, now we're
Yes.
dipping into profits.
A
here,
bottle of
yeah, so-
whiskey appears
Okay.
next to the
Oh my
pitcher.
god, thank you. And she'll start just pouring equal parts into the cup.
So, you don't eat anything, but you're trying to figure out how your metabolism works.
I like the taste of coffee, so plus it's
That's
kind
not
of like
what I was
even though
talking
it doesn't
about. I
Right.
wasn't concerned about the coffee.
I gave up trying to understand a while ago.
What do you need to know? What are you asking, Ritz? How I stay going? How I stay awake, alive?
I'm concerned just because it's like 8 a.m. and you're pouring whiskey in your coffee and you don't eat food.
Yeah, I don't eat food.
We've established that she's special.
Right.
Damn right I'm special.
Well, there you are. In the meantime, I think we should.
If y'all
I mean,
want some
we-
coffee and whiskey, you can definitely have some. There's plenty.
I'll refresh my coffee. But we have probably days of travel before we get to our first destination.
Mm-hmm.
We can iron out the details of this on the way, I suppose. But we should let everyone, not residents, of course, but anyone who's visiting, that the tower will be leaving, and if they don't want to go on with the tower, I don't know. We're in the control room, so I'm going to say I don't know if we should mention our destination.
No, just say that we're heading out.
Nope.
Going
Yeah.
to be
Tower's moving.
traveling the friendly skies.
Or and then give people
Yeah.
an hour or so to
All hands and arms
Disembark.
inside the tower.
at all times. This is
No,
definitely an
no
e-ticket.
griffins are off limits.
Yeah.
Before takeoff.
Right. Yeah.
And then we can get on our way.
Right.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
Sound good to you, Todd?
Sure.
One last thing.
Yes.
This is more for Nathaniel.
Oh. Do we need to
and-
leave?
I
It's
mean, it'd
private
probably be good
conversation.
for you. No, it's not a private.
Okay.
I mean, you guys could stay.
Okay.
It could be beneficial to you. Anyways, he's
I'll
gonna,
take
he's
notes.
gonna pull out some paper. Yes, please take notes, Todd. So here's some important lizard folk words. Now that you're chief, you should know some of their language.
Valkyrie leaves. You hear the door open and close, and Valkyrie's gone.
So you just write them down?
Oh no, I write them down as I explain to you phonetically how to spell it, how to say it.
Oh,
Like-
I'm already saying it with you as you're writing it down.
I'm making you repeat it. This is the next 2 hours for me and you to do.
Okay.
Vaughn, what are you going to go talk to Lenny about pamphlets?
Yeah,
Is
he's
that-
gonna. Vaughn will hang
sure?
for about 10 minutes and then see where it's going, and hear the call, and it's like, I think that this is in good hands, and
This is an important part of leadership that I do. You need to, you're a chieftain now. You got
You're doing a-
responsibilities.
Great job, great
I
job.
mean, I can read exactly everything you're writing, though.
And as I hear that, as it trails off, as I head towards Lenny's.
All right. Why don't we go ahead and take our bio break
Okay.
right there then?
Yep.
And for those of you who don't know, 8 to 10 minutes. We'll be back.
Everyone's
Nice
so
try.
happy to have Ritz back.
8 to 10 hours later, then we'll be back. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
You're at the Z's in lizard folk language.
Well, it's funny. I'm just thinking, Ritz is writing this down. I'm like, I can read that. Why can I read that?
I
I
have
don't
very
know
good,
those folk.
I have very good memory.
I'm just not gonna put it together with my warlock. You're really good at this.
discuss tower policy. How exciting.
You'll have no one to blame but yourself. I just work with what I have.
What could possibly go wrong?
No one else does riveting campaigns like this.
I think we should form subcommittees and report out.
At this point, we need to make sure we have a lizardfolk representative, kobold representative,
Yep.
A marketplace representative,
Tavern representative.
a backroom representative,
Yep. Griffin representative.
Well, a council.
Valkyrie falls asleep.
Yep.
Or better yet, a fellowship.
I would say Janie needs to be on the council, but she's busy because we have her do everything. So we should have a representative just for Janie. Janie's
You
representative.
may or may not ever regret leaning on Janie so much. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
I mean,
She just keeps the treasury.
Oh.
well, for all we know,
If Treasury is the person who's really in charge of most of the people that work there.
I thought we've always done that. So that's why we put her in charge of everything.
Yeah. No, I mean that's why it's like that. It's because you guys decided to make it that way. Technically, that's what she offered. Very beginning, before Ritz was popular.
Sort of de facto PM of the town.
That sounds about right.
It's just like all Ritz was like thinking of was the cruise ship, and now it's just like what Seth said in her letter.
It's municipality.
We surpassed the cruise ship straight into municipality.
It's becoming Sim City.
I hate it. It's always horrible at it.
Always taking loans?
Most always
Never
failed to
really
see.
Never really played SimCity, but didn't everyone always end their game with their city being destroyed?
I guess it all depends on when.
Kind of like how, no matter how much you play Sims, eventually you're gonna burn them all on fire.
I think
Mine
it's
didn't
going a
burn in a
little
fire.
too far.
Mine was destroyed in an earthquake, alien invasion monster.
Totally different.
It happens. I'm ready whenever you are, Andrew.
All right, let's do it.
All right, going live in 3, 2, 1. Well, we're already live, but we just had the Be Right Back. Be Right Back screen's down now.
We're back.
We're back.
Welcome back to Tower of Dreams. So Vaughn's on his way to talk to Lenny about brochures.
Mm-hmm.
Inform the brochure subcommittee.
Chairman of the
Or task force.
Yes, as the brochure task force. Not quite a committee yet. We're having because it's temporary. We're not permanent.
Todd can be the enforcer of Robert's Rules of Order.
Yep. Point of parliamentary procedure.
Okay.
All right. Lenny,
You walk into the mailroom.
how you doing, Lenny?
Oh my God! There's so much to do, but I have more help now. Thanks for bringing those little lizard peoples. They're very helpful.
Yeah, I see you've dispatched a few.
But they also, we have so much more mail now.
I would imagine, yeah, with many more people. Yeah. So, just out of curiosity, do you have any like mass uh, way of making like a lot of publications? Like if we decided to put out a brochure, maybe for people coming into the tower, letting them know about the tower. Do you have any means of doing that, or do you have any experience doing that?
Did you just inquire whether or not this was a Kinko's?
What's a Kinko? A Kinko? The Kinko left. Yeah. Well, I guess.
Well, Kinko's is this is a place run by Kenkus, and they just mimic things, like make copies.
That's that's somehow strangely appropriate.
I take it all back. It's not real.
It's canon.
Andrew regretted everything he had just said.
Yep. Well, I suppose we could put something together for you.
Well, that would be much appreciated, and we would, of
Could
course,
draw on the united magical prowess of the postal service.
you do get things done here, and it's appreciated. I have to say that.
That's how we beat our competitor UPX into the ground.
Oh boy.
Waiting for the phone to ring. Anyway,
UPX. I don't know what a company
It is.
means. UPX.
okay, great, and we'll come up with something, and we'll maybe we'll get an initial printing out, and we'll find a way of distributing it.
Quick question.
Sure.
What is printing?
Making multiple, or oh god, would you?
He really stepped into it, Vaughn.
Yeah.
You really just opened a
The
can of worms.
cherub-like demeanor on Vaughn is waiting, but he's staying with it. Making lots of copies, exact copies of the same document.
Oh,
Just
yeah, I
gonna-
reckon we could do something about that.
We're just going to require a block print, and you have to carve the print into the block.
No, I need
Paint.
I need blood.
Blood.
No. And I need a
Blood.
magic circle.
Lots of
And no, I got all the supplies. Just give me the copy. And any paintings you want included on there.
Okay, maybe we'll get somebody to. Maybe we'll have a contest. Draw the tower. That would boost
Ooh,
morale.
you should
maybe.
do one of those newfangled instant paintings.
Instant paintings. How would they do that? That's paint
They're
technique.
more
Paint.
realistic.
Really? Well, that would be interesting to see. Wow, wonders abound.
Pretty more place of invention.
And well, as we travel, I'm sure we'll be seeing more new, different, and exciting things.
Very exciting.
Well, thank you for everything you've done, Lenny, and thank you for undertaking this for us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for using the postal service and fulfilling your obligation for hosting a postal service location at a place where people reside.
Happy to help, and thank you again. And
You're welcome.
I'll go maybe. I'll get with Ritz probably to work on the brochure. He would seem to be the most energetic about working on a brochure.
So, anyways, Nathaniel, you never want to end with a dangling participle. It's very embarrassing for everybody involved.
Right.
Valkyrie, what do you do?
Valkyrie, after stepping away with her coffee and whiskey, she's actually going to step aside somewhere quiet, and I'm pretty sure I'm horrible at taking notes for this campaign, but pretty sure that her and her sister Mila have a sending stone. I think that she gave her a sending stone before she left. So just like, talking about the Valkyrie and stuff, she's going to just kind of check in. So once she finds a quiet place, not like the movie A Quiet Place, but anyways. And that's part of it. Hey Mila, checking in. How are things? Is Mom and Kav okay? Are you okay? Just thinking about you. Until later.
Hi, Valkyrie. Almost instantly. Hi, Valkyrie. Things are great. Thanks so much for checking in. I miss you. Mom and Kav are doing fine. I'm doing fine. Come visit.
Okay. She is then going to go off to possibly back to her room and start writing a letter to her mother. That's it.
All right. Fair enough. Ritz, you were in the middle of a grammar lesson.
Has it been 6 hours yet?
Oh boy.
Vaughn comes back. Nathaniel's head is probably about as full as it can be with this new language.
Nathaniel is just like this. Uh-huh.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
we'll pick it up tomorrow. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We'll take a shower.
Go take a shot, champ. Slaps him on the shoulder and walks away.
I won't touch you.
I do not touch people.
I do not touch. Oh. Hold on. We just finished our lesson. Did you come back to hear more? We had so much fun, and you just left, and then now you're back.
Well, things to do. Always things to do. I met with Lenny, and he thinks he could do the brochures for us.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think. What do you think? I'd really trust on coming from your Oasis spa experience. I think you could probably be the best to write up something, explaining what the tower's about and things like that, and rules for behavior. Well, what we expect from people, what we have to offer, like the market, the tavern,
The tempo.
the temple, of course, yes.
All right.
Sounds more like a visitor's manual.
Yes, it's a lot to put in a brochure.
Simple, short, probably.
So like a list of what we offer.
Yes. And maybe on the back, what's expected of them.
Do's and don'ts.
Do's, yes, that's what we're looking for.
Both of you roll a D100.
Oh gosh.
It's okay.
I'm gonna use real die for this. Why not? D100s are special.
26.
23.
Ooh, we're sympathetic.
Wow.
Sympathetic.
It's not going to average very far. Okay. So you guys put some copy together and get it to Lenny.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
We just told every like evil thing that would come after us. Exactly.
I mean,
where
we're
to
not
go.
going to list. We have 1200.
Here's the map.
Yeah.
Here's where I sleep. Here's
No.
where Nathaniel sleeps.
Upstairs,
You know Nathaniel?
Upstairs is where
Your
we have
name.
Have you ever heard of
Bumblebee's
Nathaniel?
workshop.
He's
This
here.
is where the barracks is, and this is,
Mhm.
where the
This is the
planner
number
bacon
of
is.
guards we
This-
currently employ.
This is how many people we have on our employment.
Yeah.
These are all the guards' names.
This is their shifts.
These are the times that they patrol. Come on down.
Plan
Well,
your
you know,
visit- Plan your visit accordingly to enjoy the best we have to offer.
yes, exactly. Exactly. So,
Nathaniel, what are you doing after your language lesson?
He has homework. He's supposed to write an essay.
Try my best to write the essay. I hate it here. I hate it. Feels like I'm in school all over again. I've already paid that bill. I didn't think I'd join
Huh?
another school. Nathaniel will read over the one letter from the advertisement one. What were the instructions for contacting them?
To
For the ship.
send a letter to Mr. X.
Ominous. Okay.
Mr. X.
He must have gifted shipwrights. A school of gifted shipwrights.
Would you rather be Mr. Cute?
Then he'll have a new gadget for me every time. I'm sorry. After that, Nathaniel probably would just to clear his mind from all of the words. Not to forget them, but just to stop thinking about them. Probably go on just a patrol for himself, just walk around the tower. See what's new in the market and kind of
Okay.
just roam around for a little bit.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Perception. Okay. Fantasy grounds. What's my perception again? 5. How does a 12 work? 12 go.
Market's bustling. All different kinds of folks of all different kinds of everything. Elements and celestial or nefarious association. Your interplanar crossroads. So you got a lot of that. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Always fun.
And the air is surprisingly fresh.
Surprisingly fresh. It's not
Sure.
normally fresh.
Light breeze running through the market. It's clearing away some of the usual smells.
There's a breeze in the market.
Yeah, it's
We're
an open
inside.
air market. No, it's an open air market.
I know. Nathaniel's still trying to get used to that of we're inside a tower There's a Bree
No, you're on a designated demi-plane.
plane. Yeah, that's right.
That
Nathaniel
exists
forgets.
to be a market.
Look, Nathaniel's got a lot of words on his mind. He's
Yeah,
not
no,
thinking
it's
of
fine.
that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You don't notice anything in particular. Do you have an agenda other than wandering?
Agenda was to go see if there was any new supplies when it comes to metal and metal working and stuff. Was to see if there's any new markets that were selling anything like that.
Doesn't seem to be. Not today.
It's all Nathaniel had then.
Okay. Back to Valkyrie. How's that letter coming?
It's going okay. Yeah, I mean, I am about halfway through it in real life, but yeah, as soon as like, she'll take like an hour, to write it, probably like doing a few drafts and like crumpling things up and like starting over. But then after she gets it written, she'll take it to the post office and send it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
I mean, maybe she rewrote it 5 times. What's it to you? Yeah. So yeah. And that's it. After that, she'd probably just go and after what this letter is, she'll probably go and drink in the tavern.
Okay. You just sit down at the bar?
Yeah.
Are you sitting
Yeah.
at the bar? Or you're
No,
getting
she'll sit down at the bar. Yeah.
Okay. When you feel a little tug on the side of your shirt,
She'll look down.
there is a kobold standing there.
Hey, can I help you?
He has a big old number 4 on his shirt. Is it true?
Is what true?
Did Cethen leave?
She'll kind of get down off the stool and, yeah, she had another adventure to do. So, she might visit us, but she won't be here all the time like we are anymore.
Oh. Okay. Tell her we miss her
I will.
if you see her before us.
I will definitely do that.
Oh, also thank you.
For what?
Well, it's it's just been so nice. Not having to work directly with Bumblebee. So thank you.
You're welcome. He's not.
Start walking away.
Okay, bye. Yeah. She would kind of, she'd probably go and take a drink to go and hang out with, Gust a bit at a shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Okay. That is a 18.
Nice. You notice one of the signs for the permanent shops has changed. No longer Does the sign say Bumblebee's Artificing? It just says Artificing.
She's going to wander inside.
Okay, you wander inside.
Do I see anyone that might be in charge of the shop?
There's kobold number 3 standing behind the counter on a box.
Hey, hi.
Hello, welcome to. Looks down at a note card. The tower's artificing.
Okay.
Can I make an order?
I not right this moment, but just curious. I know that Bumblebee's name was associated with the shop before. So what happened to Bumblebee?
What do you mean?
Well, Bumblebee, right? You know Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Why isn't his name on the shop anymore? Why isn't he here?
Oh, he decided to change it.
But-
Thought it was a little too centered around him. And we were all contributing and deserve to have a little more responsibility. Maybe FaceTime with customers.
Okay. All right. Great. I'm so glad that this is happening. So proud of y'all. Y'all are doing a great job.
Thanks.
I'll be back later for something, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You don't want to, you didn't want a tour?
I don't think so right now. No. Yeah, I'll be back some other time.
Okay.
Okay. She's going to exit out of the shop. And
Number 4 kind of comes in, like as you're going, goes,
Hey!
Oh, hi!
Hi.
I'm clocking in.
Okay, have a good work day.
He goes into the back.
She'll step out. We have, because I always forget which campaigns have this. Do we have the communication through our head? No? Do we have
you can
communication?
talk to Todd, and Todd
Talk
can
to
talk
Todd.
to people.
Okay, that's right. That's right. Who would she ask? Todd,
Yes.
do you know where... So, I'm a little confused. Do you know what happened with this business with Bumblebee? Why his name isn't on the Artificing shop anymore? Oh. Are you aware of this? Do you know what happened?
What do you mean?
What? His name used to be on the Artificing shop. It used to be Bumblebee's Artificing.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's not there anymore, and the kobolds are saying that they're not having to work with Bumblebee anymore. Do you know what happened? Why is he not working at the Artificing shop anymore?
I think he just delegated some responsibilities.
Okay. Alright, that seems very Bumblebee-like, though, Todd, right? I mean, doesn't
You're
that...
right, it does.
Do you know the last person to talk to Bumblebee? Like, in our, like, Dominators.
I believe the last Dominator to talk with Bumblebee was Nathaniel.
Do you know where Nathaniel is?
He's here in the market.
Oh. She'll look around for Nathaniel.
Okay. Take some time, but you can pick him out.
Hey!
Aimlessly wandering.
Hi.
What's up?
So, Todd told me that you were the last Dominator to talk to Nathaniel. I mean, not Nathaniel, Bumblebee. Sorry, I'm a little messed up.
Okay.
I know who you are.
Valkyrie pours the drink out. Need to focus.
Focus time.
You were the last person to talk to Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
I-
Artificing shop recently?
Last time I was there, but
Now that
No,
you points
why?
it out, you notice that the sign's different.
why is the sign different?
And the kobolds are saying that they're not having to work with him anymore. That they've kind of given the responsibilities to them, which seems very un-Bumblebee-like.
That he gave them
Yes, that's what they're saying. 3 and 4 are in there now working. I mean, they seem to be doing okay, but I
but
mean,
that doesn't make any sense though.
I know. The last time the Bumblebee that I last talked to, which was kind of when we first met him, honestly, doesn't seem like the same Bumblebee that would be like, yeah, kobolds, take the artificing, please.
Well, I mean, the last time that I saw Bumblebee was when Prime was with me, and Prime went to ask him a question. Bumblebee yelled at him, saying, "Stay away from me, you freak!"
Okay. That sounds like Bumblebee.
And Bumblebee was holding up something to defend himself away from. So I mean, it was kind of
Well, Todd didn't do anything. I mean, I know that.
but yeah. But again, Bumblebee either felt threatened or something.
Well, I'm not concerned about Bumblebee feeling threatened. I'm just concerned about why this.
Yeah, that doesn't make any
I
sense.
mean, if he's stepping away from being in the market more, I mean, really, I'm not that upset. So I'm not sure why I'm investigating this, honestly, because I feel like this might be a step forward. But
Well, I mean, he's the one in charge of making all the war forges and everything. So
Iron golems.
are they doing that in
Iron
the shop
golems.
though, or are they doing that? Is he doing that somewhere else?
he's doing that in his shop. Yeah.
The back room is a manufacturing plant.
So he would be working, and he was having the kobolds help him. So Bumblebee doesn't really phase me as the person to type of, I'm just gonna change everything.
Todd, where is Bumblebee right now? Do you know?
Bumblebee is in his office.
Do you know
So
where
he
his
would,
office is, Nathaniel?
yeah, it's in, and I will lead her to his
Okay,
office
let's
because
go to this
I know
office.
where it's at.
So you walk back into the artificing
Okay.
shop.
Okay.
His office is off of
Okay.
the back area. So
Hey, we're back. We're just here to see Bumblebee. She'll say to the
he
kobolds.
asked not to be disturbed.
Too bad. We're the dominators. It's fine. You're doing your job.
Oh,
We'll make sure.
okay.
We'll make sure he knows that you told us not to do this. So,
okay.
okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is the door closed?
Yeah, you walk into the back room and you see a line of 4 iron golems. Well, 3.5. And they are, well, make a perception check.
Okay.
Say it that way.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that's only a 14.
Mine is only a 15.
Okay. You do notice that they seem kind of to the side. They're not quite as central.
Okay.
They're clearly to the side.
But they're
of
still being
things.
worked on. Can't
Does it
tell.
look? They look finished, but leaning to the side.
Pushed off to the side, I think you mean, right, Andrew? Like,
Yeah, more pushed off to the side.
they're not like the central thing in the workshop. They're just kind of like production has moved to almost like secondary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's
And you see 4 kobolds kind of scurrying around,
Okay.
moving pieces of equipment and changing out tools and stuff like that.
Knocking on Bumblebee's door to his office.
There's no answer.
Bumblebee.
One of the kobolds stops. Oh, he's probably sleeping.
I'm gonna try the door. Is the door locked?
It is.
She's going to turn to one of the other kobolds. Do you guys have a key for this?
No.
Okay. She's going to push back her sleeves and use her thieves' tools to break into the store.
All right. Doesn't matter how high up the ladder you go, still a thief at heart.
Oh no. No, it's not going to work. It's only like a 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
It's
work.
not great.
Jeez. I don't know. She'll pull aside one of the other kobolds in the room. So why did the golems move over there and they were right here, like in the center?
Oh, we got the new designs.
Can I see the new designs?
Sure.
Okay.
Hands you an extremely technical looking document that doesn't have like any pictures on it.
Oh. Well, Valkyrie's just gonna like hand it to Nathaniel. Can you make sense of this?
I make sense of it.
Can you make an intelligence check?
No. Yeah, I make intelligence. I rolled that one.
Yeah. No, this all that language being in your head, it just you already have like the learning headache, and so like trying to figure out this mess.
This is a complete mess. I am not getting heads or tail of this.
Oh, Todd.
Oh, it's the new design.
I know, but we weren't aware that there was going to be a new design. We had thought that design was going to be it.
Yeah, this was the final design.
So a
that
new
we
design
ultimately
is
had.
Bumblebee decided those were too big.
Too big.
Take up too much space, bump into people.
Bump into. He doesn't care. What? I'm pretty sure
They
he
also
wouldn't
look
care about
really
that.
imposing.
well, yeah, they do.
They're kind of meant to.
They were
but
supposed to be, well, used for a purpose that they would need to look imposing for. But I understand that you're only doing your job, and it's not your. It's not. We're not questioning you. We're just questioning you. Okay.
Okay.
Are there any new designs that are being worked on right now? Like, could we?
Oh, no, we're just reconfiguring the equipment to begin production. These will be done much faster.
Well, that's good. Todd,
Yes.
can you? Kind of. Excuse me. Kind of step to the side. Can you open this door?
Sure.
Could you please?
You hear the door click.
Thank you. She will open the door to the office.
Mm-hmm.
What is there anything? Is he sleeping?
There's a desk
Uh-huh.
and lots of papers kind of everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And a high back chair with its back to you.
She's going to Bumblebee? She will step very softly towards to see the front of the chair.
Bumblebee is sitting there.
Awake?
Yes. Just staring at the wall.
Bumblebee?
Valkyrie, what's wrong?
Bumblebee's in here. He's just, Bumblebee, hey. She'll kind of, like, nudge him a bit, like, his shoulder.
Oh, hi, Valkyrie. How are you?
Hi. Bumblebee.
What?
Well, we just came in to check on you. We knocked on the door and no one answered, but it seems like...
Oh, sorry. I was deep in thought.
What's on your mind?
I was just thinking about all kinds of things, really.
Such as?
She's gonna, like, tug on Nathaniel's, like, arm, like, slowly backing towards the door.
Oh, I was thinking about the new designs and the best way to configure the assembly line, but I think I already talked to the kobolds about that.
But you had a design made. You actually had several ready that were going to be operational.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to scrap those.
Nathaniel, this isn't...
They're just too complex.
This isn't Bumblebee.
Insight check.
Who needs iron golems when you can have flesh golems?
Oh God!
We
Don't
have
even
so
joke.
many new materials delivered to the station.
Don't even joke with me about like that. I'm serious. Don't.
We'll call them scalable.
19.
What are you attempting to? Is he
Some-
lying? Like, what do you?
Something just seems off with him. Like something that, because he would have been yelling at us for one, for breaking into his office, waking him
Mhm.
up. He would have been cursing up a storm. He wouldn't say, "Hi, Valkyrie." So I'm just trying to discern what's really off with him.
Something's really off with him.
That makes sense.
This definitely doesn't seem like Bumblebee. But it definitely looks like Bumblebee.
We just wanted to check with you, Bumblebee, and just make sure that you were okay. Glad to hear production's moving along.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the idea for the new design? Well, I can't understand it quite.
Came to me in a dream.
Do dreams make you crazy like this? Is this another aspect of dreams that I'm unaware of, that they make you another person?
I mean, no. Not unless it was just no.
Well, it was nice to talk to you, Bumblebee. I'm going slowly backing out.
Both of you make fresh perception checks.
Ooh, 11.
17.
Numbers keep getting worse.
So Valkyrie doesn't notice this because she is in a rush to get out.
Makes sense.
But Nathaniel, you do notice that Bumblebee has this whole time been sitting very still with his like head back on the chair in a way that almost looks unnatural. Like it would be uncomfortable to sit like that.
Bumblebee, come on and show me the workshop
Oh, sure.
changes.
Number 7.
I mean,
Number
you come on.
7.
You can show me. You're number 7. Let number 7 do his thing. I want you to explain to me what's the new designs, and I hold it out and want him to come up to me, get out of his chair.
Bumblebee does stand up and kind of awkwardly walks towards you.
Awkwardly.
And he just seems a little uneven.
Tucker's like hanging on to like Nathaniel's arm, like a foot behind him. Like,
What?
How?
Almost like one of the legs is a little longer than the other one, maybe. Like that's like what his gait's just awkward, almost unpracticed.
oh, it's a flesh. It's a flesh. Oh my god. It's a flesh puppet. This is Men in Black.
Good night, everybody.
This is where we end the stream. Bye.
This has been Tower of
Um,
Dreams.
Are you
Where
a
Dreams
little?
come true.
Are you a little?
Where horrors come true.
Are you having some trouble walking, Bumblebee?
Oh yeah, I fell and hurt my leg the other day.
Maybe we should get Vaughn to check on your leg, and
Yeah,
'Cause
that
he's
sounds
really-
like a great idea.
I kind of just turned to Valkyrie, and I just kind of just scratched my head, trying to talk to you, if I can.
Well, that's right. She has that ability to like. I forgot about that. She'll kind of like look at you, like, kind of like make a face at first, and like, oh, hey, mentally.
Hey, something's really wrong with this.
This is.
Go
Yeah.
get Vaughn,
Okay. All right. I will.
and I will distract this Bumblebee.
I'll be right back, Bumblebee. I'm gonna go and take care of something. Nathaniel's staying here though. And she leaves to go and find Vaughn.
You'll find it. Actually, he probably after Lenny. He probably and talking to Ritz. He probably headed to the temple just to chill.
No, she'll probably look there first, probably. Hey, she'll just stay in the doorway. Hi,
Not even go in.
you gonna so I need to talk to you, Vaughn. Can I see you for a second?
Is this like I imagine like some kind of sanctuary, like Valkyrie just pokes her head into the and like Vaughn's on the altar, like
Yeah,
like
yep, yep, absolutely.
She won't.
It doesn't matter.
Vestibule all the way at the
It
other end
doesn't
of
matter
the temple.
what Vaughn's
so many
doing.
people are.
Yeah,
so many people
it
are
doesn't
just
matter
in there
who's
silently
in there.
praying,
She's
going like,
like,
what?
Vaughn, I gotta talk to you for a second.
She's a vampire. She can't actually go in unless invited.
Oh, take away all the holy water.
There are about 20 people in worshiping.
I
and
mean,
their
she
heads
doesn't know
turning.
that. She hasn't noticed it yet, but.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
come on.
Hey.
I need to talk to you. Sorry.
All right.
Vaughn wraps up his
Excuse me.
sermon really quick, and then
Excuse me.
Long story
Pardon
short,
me,
I am
Mason.
not the chosen one. All right.
People,
Okay.
people in the
just
pews,
like everybody else, we all
people
must
in the
work together.
pews
Blah
are,
blah
are
blah.
leaning over to each other, and it's
Blah,
like,
blah,
Such
blah.
humility.
Yeah.
Such humility.
people in the
Oh,
pews
he's
are
definitely
leaning
the chosen
over.
one.
Yeah,
Oh no.
it's that Valkyrie girl.
Mm.
She's
One of
the
the older
unchosen
women is
one.
like, uh,
Heresy.
I
All right.
heard she made that cat. Don't let it walk past you.
Bad luck.
Anyway, I
Hey,
catch up
Vaughn.
with Valkyrie in the back of the temple.
Hi.
Mhm.
Hey,
So
what's going
we
on?
kind of need you to come to the marketplace and to the artificing place. They're at the marketplace.
Okay.
Bumblebee.
Somebody hurt?
Kinda.
Bumblebee? What's wrong with Bumblebee?
He's acting really strange.
Oh.
He's taken his name off of the artificing place. He's given all control over, well, not all control, but he's given most of the control over to the kobolds. They've changed the design of the golems, and when we finally had Todd unlock his office door, Bumblebee is acting really weird. He's talking to us, but it's not Bumblebee. It's like another person. It is Bumblebee.
Well, all right. Well, let's go see. I mean, this really sounds weird.
Yeah.
Odd. Okay, so we make our way to the
She'll
Yeah.
literally push him all the way to
at
the
a
market.
quick pace. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get there to the office, and I
He's-
see
he's right in
Bumblebee.
there. It's in there.
Bumblebee, what's? Are you feeling all right?
oh, hi, Vaughn. Yeah, I feel fine.
Said he
Okay.
hurt his leg. Go ahead and go on over and have him have a look.
I'll do
Okay.
a quick check on his leg.
Well, hey, just let Bumblebee come over to you.
Oh.
Yeah, Bumblebee, why don't you
Yeah,
just
tell me your.
close the distance, my friend?
Yeah. Make a perception check, Vaughn.
Certainly. Do. 16.
Nice. Yeah, so definitely I mean with the thought in your head that he hurt his leg, like he's limping towards you.
So I'll start to pull up his pant leg to look at his leg.
Okay.
And what do I see? I see any visible injuries?
Um,
Not pull his pants down. I pull his pant leg up.
yeah. Well, it's not a skirt, so you do have to
Roll his pant leg up. That's it.
roll it up a little bit. It doesn't look like there's any visible injury. Maybe a little swelling. You do notice, however, that he's very cold feeling.
Like temperature wise, he's not. Bumblebee, hold still for a second. I'm going to do a basic medicine check on him. Check him for carotid pulse and all that.
Go ahead and make your medicine check.
All right. All right, great. Roll the 1.
Yeah, he rolled a 1.
For a total of 9.
Yeah. Oh, for a total of 9. But you rolled a 1.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you feel it's so weird. You can't
pinpoint
really
it. Yeah.
find it. I mean, you feel like, when if you can like kind of feel someone's pulse,
Mm-hmm.
not like right in one of the pulse check spots. If you like find a vein and you sit there and you hold it,
I understand.
be able to feel pulse. It feels like a very faint pulsing.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Something seems strange.
Am I sick?
I don't know. And you seem very calm. I mean, from your normal disposition, I would say you're very sedate.
Oh,
Been, you what's has anything brought about a change in you lately? Have you been eating something odd, drinking?
I don't think so. Again, I just hurt my leg.
How did you hurt it? Do you remember?
I think I just tripped over something
Yeah,
in the
insight
shop.
check.
I will assist on the insight check.
Thank you. I can't screw this up. Yeah, watch me.
Just watch me. 2 natural ones.
24.
He believes he's telling the truth.
Anything else odd going on? I talked to Nathaniel and Valkyrie. Is something
Hey.
going on?
Oh, I mean, most that he said he had a dream was a thing.
I mean,
Got his new designs from a dream.
New design. What are you talking about?
we can't make heads or tails of it, Vaughn. You can take a look
I-
and try.
I show him the designs.
But make an intelligence check if you want to try to understand it.
Well, why not? Check, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Miracles do
Ooh.
not happen.
Yeah, definitely not your
It's
field
it's
expertise.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe Gus would be able to decipher it. Gus.
He's certainly just sort of aside, sort of like half stepping out of the office, leaving Bumblebee standing there. It's like he's definitely not acting normal.
I'm just gonna sit back down.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Goes over to his chair and sits down.
No, but he's sick.
Pivots it away from the desk.
He was sitting really unnaturally earlier. Just and his movements seem really off.
I don't
And
think,
he's not acting like himself.
I don't
No,
think
he's
it's
certainly not acting.
He's not yelling at us right now.
I don't think it's Bumblebee inside the body.
I don't think it's Bumblebee.
I think it's something else. Can I see the things? I'm gonna run over to the shop and ask Gus if he can decipher them. Can I? Vaughn, you were the last
Any-
person holding them, so
Is
Yeah.
Can
yeah,
I-
Is there
I'm sorry.
anything
Okay.
magically
Yeah.
wrong with him? Do you think?
Well,
I'll be back. And she's gonna literally kind of run over to the magic shop.
Not far.
Hey, Gus.
Oh, hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
Same old. So I have some. Can you make heads or tails of these plans? They're to build a. It's for. Okay, so Bumblebee's acting. I don't think it's Bumblebee. It looks like him. It's not acting like him. He's over in his office right now, across the way. But he's walking really funny. Hasn't cursed once. Didn't get upset with us that we just broke into his office to find him just sitting in a chair staring at a wall and then acting like he was asleep.
Why is everything you're saying getting progressively more suspicious?
Yeah, he said that he injured his leg, but there's nothing there. It's just bloated or like something. Uh, he's taken his name off of the shop. He's given all the power, most of the power, over to the kobolds. He's created a new design that's smaller for the golems.
He must be dead.
Do you think that's it? Do you think he's been like necromancied?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look at him. What are you holding?
She lays it on, like, she like sits it on something. Could you? This is the designs for the new golems, and we can't. I figured you're smart. You know, magic. Maybe it's something that you can. We just need to know what they look like.
It's an odd name for them, wouldn't you say?
I don't know. What's it called?
Tertiary?
Tertiary?
Tertiary.
Tertiary.
Third.
Third. Okay. Doesn't make any sense, but yeah, it's weird. Are they just like golems, or is it like
More humanoid, Warforged like?
okay? Interesting.
Missing some key things that would go into Warforged, though.
Huh. But nothing that's extremely weird that jumps out at you, just a smaller Warforged like design.
3 eyes? Is that common?
Not for
that's
most.
kind of like Prime, right?
Prime, Vaughn, who's to say? Just religion taking over our world. Can I?
That's a leap. Okay.
That's where you jump to
That's
in
where
all
she
this?
jumped. That's exactly where she jumped to. Let's be honest.
Can I?
Bumblebee's
has-
converted to a cult. That's what the solution.
That's what it
Oh
can.
my god!
Do you want
That's
me?
all it is. It's a cult.
Can I watch the store for you while you go over there and? I mean, he's not himself. He's not going to even probably be upset that you're there, or he's like a completely different Gust.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, all right. Can I? Can I?
With advantage, I would.
You can have advantage. Yeah.
Great, wonderful. She will let that slip.
You
a
will
bit.
flash him.
Yeah, I will flash him. Oh, it's a good thing I did. It's a good thing I did too. That is 20 total. The other one was a 1.
Nice. No, I don't
Please,
like
Gust.
him. Like at all.
It's not even. He's not even himself, Gust. It's like.
Okay, I'll go.
All right.
I'll go.
Okay. She'll give him a kiss on the cheek and pretend to watch the store. I don't know even.
But you do notice that there are there is a kobold in there
Oh,
that's like helping with things.
okay. All right. She'll lean on that. If anyone comes in, what can go wrong?
Yeah, just make a D100 roll. So Gus walks over to the shop. So are you guys literally just sitting outside Bumblebee's office?
I'm gonna keep looking at him, trying to figure out what's going on. I haven't. He's starting.
Nathaniel's outside.
All of this?
Nathaniel's outside his office, just kind of looking in, as Vaughn's inside, but has the door open, keeping an eye on Bumblebee the entire time.
The chair back is to you, but yeah.
Okay, I need to be in that way I could see him, so I'll be wherever I can be to actually see.
Well, you have been outside of the office, and I did very clearly say he sat down the chair and turned it away from the
That's
desk.
true.
So you can go in and check on him.
No, I'm good. I don't want to go into that.
Okay.
So
Gus
what do
will
you?
walk up.
Oh, Gus. Hey.
Yeah, Valkyrie sent me over here. What's the deal?
I don't know. I can't put heads or tails on it. He's not acting like himself at all. Like he was unnatural. Come on, I will show you.
Okay.
Bumblebee.
I'll
Gus is here
I'll
as
spin
well.
the chair around so it's facing Nathaniel.
Okay.
Gus is here.
Oh, hi, Gus.
And we'll all look at Gus like, see?
Gus looks repulsed, just absolutely disgusted, and he's kind of you can turn that around.
Turns him around.
What do you mean?
Okay, bye.
2 minutes, Bumblebee.
Take your time.
See?
Yep.
Can you make anything of that? Like,
Well, yes. I think we should burn it.
Burn it. What's going on?
well,
What do you?
it's Bumblebee, so I mean, we can't burn somebody alive. That's kind of wrong on a lot of levels.
He takes out his spell book and starts flipping through the pages. Fireball. That'll do the trick, right?
Hold on.
Hold up.
We gotta find out what's going on here first.
Pulls him out of the room, closes the door. Explain to me why we're gonna burn. That doesn't. What's wrong with him?
Oh, that's not Bumblebee.
What is?
I mean, yeah, he's not acting.
Oh,
like
I have no idea what it is, but that's not Bumblebee. And it looks like Bumblebee, so it must be evil.
Well, only one way I'm gonna find out. I will attune to the hammer
Mhm.
and open the door and get a good look at Bumblebee.
Spin the chair
Okay.
back around.
Yep.
You don't even need to. You can see through the chair.
Oh, right. My
Yeah, you see something mechanical in the chair.
What do you see? Bumblebee, right?
No.
Can I fireball it now?
Can I through?
But
through
before
my
you fireball it, if I see any of Bumblebee's notes, like his important documents and everything, I want to move everything. That way none of it's destroyed.
Talk to me, like, you want his receipts for taxes, like what
Design-
kind of important documents?
Designs, notes, stuff that he would be like adamant if he lost it, he would kill us all.
Sure.
If Bumblebee's still in the tower.
looking at what the machine is that is Bumblebee. Do I see anything that looks like a power source?
Yeah, you do. The chair.
The chair is the power source?
Mhm.
All right, I'll remove Bumblebee from the chair, pick him up, and just set him on the desk.
Make a strength check. What are you doing?
It's going to be okay.
No, I'd like to sit in my chair, please.
Just hold on. 21.
Yeah, you can move him.
I'll
He
tell Nathaniel,
struggles,
get
but
this
you move
chair,
him.
get this chair away from here. It's his power source.
What?
Grabs,
What are you
grabs the chair and rolls it away.
guys? This is ridiculous. What's going on?
And as the chair goes out, we'll just leave the room and Vaughn will close and lock the door
With Bumblebee in there?
with Bumblebee. Well, with the mechanic,
With not Bumblebee in there?
with not Bumblebee, with the construct in there. And Todd, tell Prime
Yes.
I'd like to meet him in the control room, please.
Okay. Done.
Let's go have a talk with Prime.
Why with Prime? I mean, isn't Prime Todd?
My last well, we're going to find out. My last conversation with Prime was about Bumblebee. He was afraid of Bumblebee. I told him that unless he's physically attacked by Bumblebee, he should try to understand Bumblebee and just give him some room to work. But I think Prime may have taken things into his own hands.
We probably need to call everybody.
Yeah.
Todd, can you have every
Can I destroy
dominating?
this chair?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Chair lights on fire.
Well, we'll come back and you could probably torch the not Bumblebee in a minute.
You do hear a agonized scream of pain from inside the office.
I'll open the door.
The dot Bumblebee is not moving. Limbs are splayed in some odd directions.
Okay, so
Well, I mean, I guess you got him anyway.
whatever it was, I didn't want it to continue.
Todd, could you have all the Dominators meet together?
With Prime in the control room, please.
Yes.
Sure.
Wait, can
Paging all Dominators. Please report to the control room for an important discussion.
Can't tell I'm working.
Gus is like, I'll go back to my
He's
shop.
like looking through a magic book.
Right. Gus comes in. All right, you're off. The hook, clock, whatever.
So what was it?
A construct? Probably wearing Bumblebee's skin, but I think that's to be determined.
That's weird. Okay. All right. Well, later. Give the book to him and leave. And go to the control room.
Well, he gives. Well, you really shouldn't have been reading this. Walk out the door.
Too late!
you're cursed?
What did you roll for that D100?
Oh, are you serious? You're rolling a D100?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I can roll it right now. Um. Okay. 18.
Okay. All right. Do you, Ritz? Are you going to the control room too?
He's in the middle of teaching a bunch of lizard folks and one human the this is the best way to make a black forest cake. It is very good. It is, I think it will lift everyone's spirits. We're gonna substitute with a little gourd. We have a lot of gourd. They won't know. It blends right in. Oh,
You can actually use cooked pumpkin in place of egg in a lot of recipes.
see,
Oh.
let's do
Interesting.
that.
I knew everything.
Oh,
It does affect the flavor.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm wiping like flour off the apron.
Mhm.
Okay, I have to go. We'll continue this lesson another time. Keep practicing. Don't burn the place down. Ha 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 ha. He's saying it all in lizard folk, and the one human's probably very
The one
confused.
human's just kind of like,
Yeah. What does
all
lizard
the
folk
lizard
sound
folk are
like?
laughing though.
Uh,
A lot of hissing and
all right.
One of them does have a crowbar.
Yeah. You don't have rolling pins for everybody. That's why he asked Nathaniel. Uh, anyways, yeah, and then he'll go up to the still kind of like
Right.
flour with his apron still on him. And
You're all in the control room.
what's going on, everybody?
So,
oh, I mean, a lot's going on. Is Prime here yet?
Yes.
why is Prime here?
Was I asked him to be here?
But isn't Todd already in the meeting?
That's exactly what I said, yeah.
I still wanted him physically to be here.
Okay.
The big face makes people uncomfortable sometimes.
Valkyrie takes a couple of steps kind of back from the group and kind of like lean against a wall. What's up?
Prime, what did you do to Bumblebee?
Ritz takes a step away from from Prime.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Something has happened to Bumblebee. There was a construct in his place.
Yes. He's been replaced.
Who replaced him?
I did.
Why?
He left the tower.
When?
Last night?
First, I guess, can I insight check Prime?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Thank goodness. He was a beast.
22.
Yes?
Why did he leave?
He and I could not reach an understanding.
Did you do anything to Bumblebee? Physically?
I removed him from the tower.
And
Did he-
you
Go ahead.
you didn't contact any of us about this?
He threatened me.
Bumblebee threatens a lot of people, but he's not necessarily going to do anything about it.
Who's to know?
He particularly dislikes me.
Maybe it would be a problem.
So I protected myself and removed him from the tower.
Unwillingly? Did Bumblebee go willingly, or did you take him against his will?
Oh,
It didn't require anything physical.
he just ejected him from the tower.
I mean, if
Not to
someone
the astral plane, though.
was picking on you, Vaughn, wouldn't you want them away from you?
That's not. Why would you go from kicking somebody out to, oh, I won't tell anybody about it, but I'll make a robot person in front of them?
Exactly.
That's
He was just
What?
covering up for himself.
No,
why.
that
I
doesn't.
didn't want.
Why do you have to cover up?
There shouldn't be any reason to cover
We're
up.
the dumb. Why? Exactly. Have you replaced anybody else?
I was embarrassed.
Have you
See?
replaced anybody else?
What?
Have you
Have you
replaced
replaced
anybody
anybody
else?
else?
Okay, let's just calm down, okay?
No, this is kind of important.
No. Wouldn't you be able to tell?
I don't know. You didn't tell us.
It took us a while. It took me a minute to figure out about Bumblebee.
But only because we hadn't seen him. If we had seen him more, then we would have realized.
We were able to tell something was off because he wasn't acting natural.
Yeah.
It was only to help keep the manufacturing continuing.
That's why we hired him to be doing the manufacturing. That's
Right.
why we were getting him paid, and we were also getting income from that.
Yes. So I attempted to continue that. The
And
kobolds do very good
By
work.
do.
changing the design.
why the change in design, Todd?
Fits the aesthetic of the tower better.
Okay.
Still dangerous.
True.
Still subservient to the commander.
True.
Where is Bumblebee now?
I would imagine in the desert. The wastes.
We need to turn the tower around to go get him.
What?
I am not gonna leave a defenseless person out
Oh,
in a
Bumblebee
wasteland.
is far from defenseless.
Okay, sure. We still need to make sure that he, one, is alive.
So you think that
I
Todd
believe I had
killed
ejected
him?
him when we were near the many paces oasis.
There. Lizard Village is right there. You'll be fine.
There's a water source.
The lizard village is not right there.
We need
close
to.
We
enough.
left the lizard village.
It's close enough.
We need to turn the tower around and go back.
At the very least,
Todd Prime. Don't replace anybody ever again.
without consulting with us. Yes.
Yes, and don't just eject people that are on our payroll.
On our payroll,
But Vaughn told me that if someone threatened my physical well-being, that I should defend myself.
Valkyrie looks at Vaughn.
turn to Vaughn.
That's what I said. Someone attacks you, you have the right to defend yourself.
That's what he was doing.
Bumblebee
Did Bumblebee
didn't attack.
actually attack you, or did he just say mean things to you?
Everyone make a perception check.
Abuse is abuse, honestly.
Perception? All of us make a
Yes,
perception?
perception.
We would have kicked you out a
Everyone.
You
long
don't
time
have
ago.
you don't have to yell at someone. You don't have to hurt someone physically in order for it
22.
to matter.
22.
What was the roll
mean,
again?
Vaughn-
I'm sorry.
Perception.
Perception.
Dirty. Wait, no. 18.
Natural 2025.
Wow.
Nice. Two nat 20.
Just 20 it up.
Wow.
31.
I've also rolled 2 ones tonight, so
Oh, yeah.
It evens out.
So you all see this because you all rolled higher than a 17. but Prime does have a dent that you didn't notice before, right on like where like the right collarbone on
Yep.
organic humanoid would be.
Valkyrie will just point at it.
Vaughn will agree. It looks like Bumblebee went too far.
Well, again,
He also called me a rust bucket.
That's
Well,
really
that's-
mean.
okay.
It's
that-
me, but that's Bumblebee. Doesn't excuse
That's
what he said.
Bum-
I understand.
So Bumblebee attacked you. Now, if I remember correctly, Todd, that whenever we talked to Bumblebee last time, I said, give me time to talk to him about you working with him or off with him.
This
So
is
you went,
correct.
did you go back on your own to talk
I
to
did.
him?
Technically, I didn't go back into his establishment.
Did he come find you?
Well, I was waiting in the market.
Then you confronted him there. Or did he
That's a
confront
very
you?
strong word.
Who
I
started?
I made him aware of my presence from across the market. I hailed him.
And he ignored you, I'm guessing, and kept walking.
No, there were many expletives, which I very patiently endured.
Yeah,
Before
again,
making a proposal.
And that proposal was?
Cooperation, coordination. Also, he had some very significant flaws in his designs.
It's good of you to point those out.
He may have gotten a bit defensive.
well, a lot of artists
Don't hit
defend their work and get offended by whenever someone criticizes their work. I can understand that. Going on about attacking, though, is a different story, but I would have still talked to all of us before you even kicked him out. Even
Hence,
had
my
the guard.
embarrassment. An attempt to smooth things over.
the best way he could.
Could have told us.
No, the best way he could was
No.
tell us.
To tell
Yes.
us is the
Tell
best
us
way
without
that he
trying.
could have.
Well-
There was no.
Yeah.
Look, if someone lays a hand
This
on
happened
me,
and
and if
go ahead.
someone would hit me,
You killed them. Yes, we know.
I would kick them out at least, but I wouldn't consult the rest of you before I did it.
No,
No,
I
but you would
wouldn't
tell
kick
us about
him
it
out.
after.
But this
But
is more
you would
than
still
just
tell
kicking
us.
out. Yes, that
Kick
is
him
one.
out.
The one issue, the kicking out. That's not the
I
fact
would
that
have
he
had
built a thing that
thing.
replaced him.
To
To replace
try
him.
to cover up
That's-
what
And lied
he did
to us.
because he was upset.
No, it's wrong though. You can't just cover up something like that. Valkyrie. Bumblebee could have
Like
been dead.
self-defense.
Bumblebee could have been dead.
But he's not.
Well, we don't know that until we find him, for one.
I'm not looking
just
for
to-
him.
What if? What
To
if?
just replace a person, though, is not right.
What if? For some, hypothetically, what if? What if Gust had attacked Prime?
I would gust
And
attack
Prime-
me.
Yeah, Gus,
And-
first
This
of all,
is a
wouldn't attack
hypothetical.
Prime.
And he
If he
replaced
did.
Gust because he cared for you. You'd be okay with that.
You'd be okay to
that
just
he
kick Gust out.
lied to
if
you
I
and
found
replaced you
if I
with a-
found out and it was because Gust had attacked him, I would be glad that Gust is gone.
even without hearing any of Gust's side of things.
And because I trust Todd.
More than Gust.
We have a
There's
very
two-
close bond.
There's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth.
No offense, but I'm more objective than you fleshlings.
It's true.
That's not offensive term, is it?
No, it's
Little
not
bit.
Todd.
Rust bucket? Oh
Rust
my.
bucket is offensive.
It is offensive.
So
But-
is Flashlings, but you know, I'm not gonna-
We need to iron this
I
out, and we will.
apologize.
Right.
Um,
So we're turning the tower around, and we're gonna
Send
go
out-
get Bumblebee.
I propose we send out some lizard folk to go. They know the terrain best. They'll find him. They're
I
trackers.
decline.
They're decline. What?
Turning around.
Why?
Bumblebee is a threat to my well-being.
We are not going to keep him here. We are going to take him back home to his place where he won't die. If you want him out of here, tell us and we'll get him out of here.
You wouldn't have done it.
He's by an oasis. Which I'm sure you remember merchants travel to.
Before they were a death trap for a year.
Word is spreading, though, of the restoration.
How far have we been from the Oasis? Like, talking to Andrew, DM. Like,
Oh, you probably moved beyond it by half a quarter to a half a day.
so if I took some people with me on Griffins, we could get there in about how long? In about a day.
Ritz is just gonna. I'm going to the portal room.
I'm afraid to notify you that the portal room has already been used today and has not finished its recharge time.
And used by Cethen.
Correct.
Will you at least just stop where you? We are
Stop
still
the
on-
tower where we are right now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We're still on land. Correct.
No, we are over the ocean.
Please take us back to the shoreline at least. We can dispatch someone to check
We are headed towards the shoreline.
the shoreline of
Creado.
Criado. Yes, the shoreline of Criado.
When will we be there, Todd? How long will it take to get to Criado?
Back to the shoreline.
Not long, I suppose.
I'm asking you, Todd. Could you tell me,
Hour.
please? An hour. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let us know when we're on the shoreline, and you can stop there.
Ritz leaves.
Nathaniel leaves.
And Ritz is going straight to the Arboretum to find his siblings.
Nathaniel's going to the stables.
Has Spawn left the room?
No.
Valkyrie's still
Well,
in
she'll-
there,
Yeah.
just leaning against a wall.
Prime, did this happen in the marketplace? You said.
Yes.
including him attacking you?
Yes.
Thank you.
I
We have to
am
think.
confused.
Why
So
are
are
you
we.
confused, Tom? Because you were told one thing and then expected to do something else?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought I was. Well, first thought I was defending myself
Yeah.
in the only way I can.
Mm-hmm. It's
And the
true.
second,
No, you did.
I thought I was being helpful.
I know.
I am sorry if I have caused trouble.
I know you were, Todd.
I just should have let us know about it. Trusted us with the information. I understand you were embarrassed and you felt like perhaps maybe you had done something wrong. But
What do you do when you're embarrassed, Mom? This is the first time I've been embarrassed that I can remember.
it's a difficult question to answer. I've been embarrassed a few times recently. Um, it's not a very easy answer because embarrassment, I dare say, is the start of an emotion. It's an emotional reaction to a situation.
I do not think I like emotions.
They can be very complicated and sometimes irrational. They have to be dealt with very carefully and with pause, I suppose, at times, although sometimes we do not.
What about you, Valkyrie? What do you do when you're embarrassed?
To be honest, Todd, I probably would have done something similar like you. So,
Do you think the others will forgive me?
I think it's going to be very difficult, Todd. I trust you. And if someone's ever hits me, you can have my permission. Well, let's see here.
Isn't easy, is it?
She'll stop. You have my permission to ask me if you can kick them out. Which maybe that should have been what you did. Just called to all of us and said, hey, Bumblebee hit me. Can't I evict him? I'm not saying, she'll kind of glance at Vaughn, that they would have.
True, there's no telling. But
I would
at
have.
least we knew. Yes. Yes. If he had hit you and I trusted that you were telling the truth, then you had the right to evict him. But you needed to follow up and let us know. I know you felt something that you, at the time, prevented you from doing that. But we'll work on that.
Indeed.
No. I still trust you, Todd. So, that's that.
I am glad. I'll let you know when we arrive at shore so you can send out your
We're just going to
search
make sure he's all right.
party or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can let Nathaniel or Vaughn know. I hope the guy rots out in the desert and she'll leave the room.
He won't.
Want to
Can
almost
end
smile at that. Yeah.
All right.
Woo!
It's been another night of Tower of Dreams. Seems like every time Ritz comes back to the party, there's a fight.
There's a fight. He just provokes fight left or right.
I provoke.
It must be because of how prickly
I
he is.
provoke.
No,
I provoke.
no, you just enable.
I provoke.
You're an
You stoker.
enabler.
You're a
Oh.
stoker. You are.
Oh my gosh.
Such an enabler.
I swear.
Wow.
Every time I look at
Oh,
Steph's
yeah, this
face
is a
sometimes when she plays
Dreams.
Valkyrie.
Who
I
are
know,
you?
right? I know.
Oh,
Who are
gosh.
you, and what was the
Oh,
highlight?
God.
I'm Ritz Pontuver, the cactus boy.
That's my favorite
name's
moment. Right there.
Jonathan. Oh gosh, I don't. It was starting out so good.
Good.
It was
Yeah.
It was
such a
almost like
fun
a boring
episode.
episode.
You know, I
Normal.
like Ritz was feeling good finally. You know, after having a rough time. And then, anyways, my favorite part was just, you know, the sheer like Alfred Hitchcock Psycho moment of
Yeah.
finding Bumblebee,
Thank you.
just turning it around, staring off into space until. No, I don't like it. 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 Did I tell you I don't like it?
Bumblebee is his own mother.
Gosh.
It sounds like
Oh God.
maybe you let your own personal emotions affect your character a little.
No, Ritz is acting more freaked out than I am.
Kidding,
Oh,
I'm
my God.
kidding.
No, personally, no, seriously, I love it, but Ritz does not.
Hello, I'm Richard. I play Nathaniel. The episode was going, yeah, just like Jonathan said, the episode was going really well. Everything was going smoothly. And then the Fire Nation attack. I mean, and then Todd attack, and then Bumblebee attack. Yeah, I love the fact that, you know, it took the twist that it did. Nathaniel's not. Nathaniel hates it probably more than Ritz at this point.
I mean, at least Ritz didn't see the evil Robo Bee.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very kind. Thank you very much.
It was horrifying kind. It was too perfectly nice to be right.
Yeah.
And that's what threw it all off. And that's how we noticed. But yeah, it was just Nathaniel already had little trust issues about the whole Todd thing. Now it's increased tenfold. Like he's wondering if Lewin's even right on this point now. Just because of this action alone.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm Franco, and I play Vaughn. And what can you say? Ever since last week, I knew the sword of Damocles was hovering over my head. And then you had to go and say, well, his name's off the sign. I'm like, here we go. The chickens have come home to roost. I am going to pay for this. But it was very surprising. I've seen a new side of Valkyrie, and and in a way, and it's Vaughn's kind of like not enthused, but you know, enlightened by it and encouraged by it in his mind. That we agree on, you know, that you have the right to defend yourself, and we sort of, you know, agreed in our approach to Prime.
Yeah. My name is Steph. I play Valkyrie. Yeah. Even though it was as dividing as it was, I secretly love and I secretly hate any time that trust in Todd becomes questioned for any reason, because Valkyrie will automatically most of the time take his side every time, or at least she has so far. Especially since, he's kind of gotten in her head.
There is that.
But then also it's fun to just completely stand against half the group.
Being that one person that just like
I won't
totally
lie.
at odds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Your
man.
smirk. Ah, that smirk you do.
But Jonathan, I think we need to kill Valkyrie. Is the thing. Just to make
Kidding
sure.
me? Do you know what the hell this tower would do if we laid a hand on Valkyrie?
I don't know. We'd have to turn against the tower, is what I'm saying.
But you just got a whole new army.
I
There's-
got me an army.
there's-
So
There's a reason Ritz ran straight to find his family.
That literally with a snap of the finger from Todd could be ejected from the tower.
no.
Not that. I'll do it at the post show.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're wandering in the
Well, I don't
woods
know if
here.
we're gonna do a post show tonight. I'm DM Andrew. My favorite moment was just the mounting horror on all the
Mm.
players' faces. The wrongness just.
Yeah.
Oh man, if it had actually been a skin flute, a skin
Flesh golem.
flesh,
I was gonna freak if it was.
from Bumblebee's skin.
I don't know
Escalating.
why I'm so surprised. Because it's like I'm reading through, Van Richten's guide to Ravenloft, and we're looking at all this D&D horror stuff.
Bumblebee. Todd didn't technically say that he left Bumblebee with his skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a construct. It's just a machine.
But it's fine. Why are you guys ganging up on him?
Yeah.
Why you guys ganging up on him?
Yeah.
Bumblebee's just an asshole anyway. He's
Yeah.
still living flesh
Absolutely.
versus a robot.
Valkyrie does not care.
Hannibal
He
Lecter
deserved
only
it.
kills
He's
bad
glad
people.
that he's
Is it that-
gone. Valkyrie is
Viewers,
glad that
this is-
Bumblebee is out of the
Look.
tower.
No.
This is
robots.
why
Robots.
I
is
love
breaking
D&D.
its.
Is
Robots
we
are breaking the laws.
literally are having a divisive ethical argument about what constitutes being alive, and it's the greatest thing ever. Anyway, tune in 20 minutes for more D&D.
No. It's not
Oh, no,
happening
no.
tonight.
No, I lied. But usually
Liar.
at 10 o'clock Eastern.
Lied
I lied,
like
I'm sorry.
Todd did.
Usually at 10 o'clock Eastern on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday night. So every night but Thursday. I should just say that,
Yeah.
shouldn't I? Every night but Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, there's a D&D campaign content, all unique, all different campaigns, all delightful to watch. And then we're the Odd Ducks Out with 6 o'clock Eastern
You know,
on
you're
Saturdays.
special.
And yes, thanks. Yeah, we can do the Warforged campaign as a spin-off of this
It's
one.
spin-off.
Oh.
Can I be the Warforged Bumblebee that wears flesh?
Oh God. No.
Anyway,
Sure.
That's already happening
and then
on Friday
Sundays
nights.
at 2 p.m. Eastern, we have Edward Plays. Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern, we have Dungeon Crafting with Vic and Steph, and Fridays at noon Eastern, we have Mad Art with Steph. Join the Discord, support us on Patreon. We love you, and good night.